What's up, VOD watchers? We're doing free Deadlock coaching, probably a tiny bit, 2 to 3 VODs. Feeling not the most, I don't know, mood's a little, we'll see how it picks up. Anyway, there'll be timestamps in the description, you can skip around as you like. Doing a bit of free coaching, having a good time, and vibing. Alright, now we get the normal 3 minutes of, I should just do a starting soon screen, shouldn't I? I feel like for the VODs channel, it's better if I do like a YouTube intro. But maybe I'm just wrong. Huh. How's it going, noob? Welcome. I saw your comment on the VODs channel just now, like I was just reading it. I don't know if I should add the date. Should I add another? I kind of want to title the VODs. But should I add another bracket after that? That's the date? Because I do like them actually being titled more than clickbait VODs. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, the VODs channel can be clickbait. I don't care. But like, I kind of do like having them actually titled rather than just the date. But like, I could also put in the date. Not sure. But sure, I don't know. I need to like look at other like good streamers like VODs channels and see what they do. Because most people also title their streams different things. Well, I mean, I only do the same thing like every stream, so there isn't that much you know, like in there's obviously I can title my streams after, but before I don't know what's like who we're gonna be coaching or what's gonna be up. I guess I could change my title, like nah, I don't care enough. This title brings in people too. I mean, you know, obviously. Deadlock skin giveaway, that would go crazy. Hey Wolf. Well, the bot pinged quickly, so let's get a raffle up. /raffle. Yeah, I saw the GIF. I saw the GIF. Thank you to hi. YouTube raffle. I don't know. Like I said, I think today's stream is gonna be like probably only 2 to 3 VODs. Well, I should do 3 for thumbnail's sake. 2 looks really bad in a thumbnail. But like, I don't know. Not quite. Hey Reedy. I don't know. I'm not quite. I don't know. Woke up on a weird side of the bed today, I suppose. Also, you know this cool thing? If I use my cam on Discord, every time it fully resets my camera on OBS, so I have to put it in the right spot. Take this, it's like the sides are a little smaller than they normally are. It's also a little, I should probably make it a little taller, but I feel like I put it up here and then I'd like slouch down here by the end of stream, but it also is kind of too compact. So I guess I could do like this to make it look a little better. But I feel like at this point I'm kind of getting too zoned in on me. And also it's not like it matters because it's going to change next stream. And when I close OBS, it's going to change. Is that too big? That feels too big. This feels too wide. I guess I just have to do this for like symmetry's sake. Saw the raffle and rushed to Twitch. Hey, yeah. Oh, I need to put it on screen. Thank you for the reminder. Work. Okay, nice. You can join the raffle until an hour later. Well, you should be able to join. I mean, I guess just pray this one's a long one. Heck. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, VOD's ready. Okay. I think we're golden. I guess I should just run around the map like normal. It is funny. I don't know, I've noticed more and more, like, I should stream at such a weird time. Like, it's good for, I mean, obviously it's good for you viewers and all that, but like, I don't know. My schedule is just like, so abnormal. But it's not the worst, I suppose, but it is like, it's just, I don't know. I was like looking, like, I stream, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's like, it's hard. I don't get rated because I stream so early, but I also stream so early, it's hard for me to even find people to raid. Because most of the people who I enjoy the content of and like would raid who are smaller, like don't stream until like a couple hours after I do. Yeah, I mean, it's great for you viewers, which is good. But I have like, even on Twitch, like 50, it's like, I looked at my analytics, it's like 50% are NA. How's it going, Joker? I don't know why, but ranking up after, wait, I don't know why, but after ranking up, I just got put into Eternus lobbies. Yeah, once you hit like Oracle, I would say, about like 20 to 30% of your lobbies will be Eternus. Or like have Eternus, not be Eternus, but have Eternus players. Because like the community is just so small that like if you queue in prime hours, it's unlikely you'll get an Eternus in your lobbies. But if you don't queue during prime hours and you're like Oracle Plus, you're probably gonna have an Eternus in your lobby. Like a 30% chance or more. Damn, I can't hit shit. Anyway. Oh, my chat isn't even sized correctly. I'm getting put in South America with the number third. Oh my god. I can't fucking read. The third best player in South America. Yeah, I mean, yeah, also I'm speaking from like NA. I can only imagine it's worse in less populated regions. Okay, I'm just gonna run on this map mantling shit, and I'm gonna try to trade into my memory to slide after. Like do mantle slides, because I always forget. I seem to get it like baked into my memory that every time you holy shit, I have not played this game in like 4 days, so my movements will be really rough. I need to get it like in my head. Type status and console. I think this shit's gonna dox me. Is there? Okay, my fault. I'm typed. What's the fucking status? It's a trap. Yeah. I mean, I do know the commands well enough to not like dox myself, but it is like I do always worry about like typing and ping and shit. Because I know people can get your vague location based off ping, but also I don't care enough at this size. 7 mastery doesn't affect mantle sliding. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, it's just sliding, right? I don't think it's like. I guess only slide distance would affect it. Oh, the farewell invasion. I don't think the brother can snipe me if he tried. I think I'm a little too low for him. I almost played today, but I just want to coach on stream. Like I just got to a point where like I mean, I kind of want to do variety, but I also am just like happy just coaching. Yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm happy playing off stream. I don't even like I said I've been pretty busy. I played like 1 game in the past 4 days, which was oh my god, it was awful. But like guys, I need to get back to like a grinding Deadlock arc. I just need to get I don't know when. I have to get a lull in my other job to have time to do it. Are you kidding me? I wish this jump was more consistent. Thank you for the follow. What do you say that? I don't know. I do not know how you say your name. If you could, or if you have a way you prefer to say it, I'd appreciate if you typed it. It's your 10th grinding arc. Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, I know I need a grinding arc, but I also don't have time for a grinding arc. So it's kind of like here we are. Give me 1 sec. I have to sneeze. Fuck. Oh my god, where's my webcam source? Okay. Okay. I don't know why. I don't like sneezing on cam. Couldn't tell you why. Wait, what? I don't even know. Vance? Oh yeah, I heard that name before. But yeah, I don't know. I want to like I mean also, you know, I feel like I could definitely beat my rank PB if I just sneeze gift denied. Oh, that's true. You guys probably would make that shit a gift, so I should be careful of that. Oh, he did actually snipe me. Okay. But like I feel like if what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. I forget what I was already saying. Oh yeah, I don't know. I want to fucking. Why are you making both of them talk? I want to make fucking. I want to hit a grinding arc, and I feel like I could beat my PB if I just played 7. But I also like I feel like it'd be so boring. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm glad. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad people are enjoying the videos. How the fuck? It's just like a Citadel command. This is how people play in a lobby with cheats. You just do like, I don't know. It's somewhere in general if you scroll up and you pasted it before. You just get their like status code and you paste it in with like /join. I always turn on my face cam to sneeze, Wolf. I've done that since I've used face cam. But yeah, I mean, streaming the grinding arc, maybe. The issue is also like, it would it would kind of, I don't know. It's not like my grind. I don't know. If I got to a point where I had a grinding arc, then yeah. Are these two different people? I don't know. Okay, I think these are fucking this. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's like I would want to stream the grinding arc ideally, but it's also like right now my quote unquote grinding arc is like I play like I don't know, well not grinding arc, but the games I play are very scattered throughout the day, and normally while I'm like doing something else. I don't have like, you know, just like 4 hours blocked out of my day where I can grind, unless you count like the coaching time, which obviously I want to prioritize coaching. Okay, Emissary Bebop. Um, and then, but it would be fun to like, it would be fun. I do want to do that. I just need time, which is, you know, always a prevalent currency for me. Well, not just for me, for everyone, obviously, but especially for me. So like maybe at the point, I don't know. Whenever I get to the point where I do this as my main job, I'll have a lot more time to just like log in. It's yeah, I'm afraid of Wolf. You know what he's gonna type. Let me get emissary logo on screen. My nose is bothering me. I might need to take allergy pills. Give me a second. I'm gonna pop out some. I'm gonna take some allergy medicine. I don't know if phrasing that weirdly is against us. My dog is just like a walking ball of allergies, I swear. Whenever he like cuddles with me, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be I'm just gonna be sneezing for like 10 hours. What's the most boring hero to review? I don't think any heroes are really like boring to review. I mean, I guess it would probably 7 actually. Like probably 7 because it's kind of just press 4 and farm. But it's also not like I mean there is some it's like awful to review. Which is obviously 7. I mean the gameplay loop is farm until your 4's up, press 4, farm until your 4's up, press 4, you know. Which is not the most ideal. Okay. Imagine if someone submitted a Friday custom for review. Oh god. I think we have had that happen at some point a long time ago. I don't know if we're doing customs again this Friday. We'll see. We'll see. It's obviously not very useful, and if anyone does, I'll just treat it as a watch party more than a actual review. But I mean, you're welcome to do it. Okay. Okay, we're good. I have the impending. I always have the fucking impending sense I'm forgetting something. We just gotta wait for it to unpack. I hope they speed up this. Yeah, noob, you are just like constantly playing Deadlock. It's crazy. Are you in a game right now? No, you're not. You'd be up here. But like, you're just constantly fucking playing the game. It is. I don't know. I guess you're on summer vacation, right? So you got time this night, Nicholas. Have fun. I liked the Feral versus Wolf Classico customs. I wasn't there for it last Friday. Yeah, man, I mean you didn't miss that much. There was like a lot of DC issues. I low-key feel like customs just have to be benched until they make a like competent custom system. Like I need one. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Um. Echo. All right. Bebop. Then where's Bebop? Get on Bebop. I'm in streamer mode. Perfect. Start recording. Slash marker. In all caps. Slash marker emissary. Bebop. Is Bebop with? Okay, yeah. It's just I don't know why I always think there's like 2 E's or 2 B's. I'll be able to coach this. Why did you change the color of your name? Or is this? I don't know. Maybe my boss just tweaking. Okay, good start. how did I get off you? Do people actually like watch him because they enjoy him? I thought all of his chat was people who hate him, but like I could be incorrect. Like, or bomb first. Oh my fucking god. How long is this game? 40 minutes? Okay. Oh my god. I also really wish there was like a button in the replay system to like skip the player pause, because like, you know, or at least like a marker on the timeline at the very least, or the I also wish the markers on the timeline actually were like competent and showed when things happened instead of like a vague 2-minute give or take of like when something might happen probably. Yeah, I mean, we're just routing for a bomb. Don't melee. Yeah, the melee is really risky because it's so predictable. Whenever Bebop's like hook off of their like pre-level 3, their third ability, when they don't have their uppercut level, they almost always melee. So if I ever get hooked by a Bebop in the pre-uppercut, I always parry, and 9 times out of 10, it gets a free parry, and then you just get a ton of damage on them, and it's really bad for them. So I don't recommend meleeing off of your first hook, because it's just very, very predictable and very counterable. I usually hook and I melee. I'll usually hook and I melee once and then see if they parry. Yeah, well, wait. I mean, it's good to... What I do is I hook and then you just see what they do, and then if they don't parry the first time, you melee off the second one. If they do parry, you're in a golden spot. What are we gonna buy? I mean, yeah, you should obviously never melee someone twice in a row. Right? I mean, kind of would have preferred extra regen. But right, I mean, I'm glad we have the vision of buying defensive, which I like. The issue is just like, you know, now we should back up to do a box route because we have healing, right? And we kind of need to pop it. I mean, good hook. Risky melee. But it is a good hook. It wasn't the same... Since it was the other guy, it's not like, again, it's not, I'm not saying it's awful, because you haven't, like, now you've conditioned both of them that you melee after your hook, and if you melee after the hook, it's really bad. But it is still a lot of risk for not that much reward, because it's such a common play. You also still haven't popped right, which we've bought it and have not popped it, which is not great. Okay. If you ever fool me once, it's a shame on you because I will never adjust to another person's playstyle with melees. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, if you get hooked by a Bebop what is it? I don't even remember how many souls it is for third ability. Pre 19k, you should just always, or not 1900, you should just always parry. I mean, I like the healing right box route. I wasn't really paying attention to if we have the wave timer, so we'll see when we come back. I thought you're supposed to curve heavy melees after a hook. I mean, you can, but also it's, again, just very predictable. And also, you know, a heavy melee is a lot... If you're in, like, against competent players, a heavy melee is a lot more parryable than a light melee. Like, it should... Especially when you're getting hooked into someone's face, they should at least be, like, thinking about the parry key at the minimum. Bebop is a really good box router because he has the highest sprint speed in the game. The healing rate also gives you +2. Yep, true as well. Bebop is just like turbo fast. I assume we'll also, I mean, Bebop also likes sprint boots. Although I'm curious, we're doing a melee build, so I mean, at least I assume it's melee, so we should see Stam come out. Their lane is pretty oppressive. I would like sprint boots a lot because Bebop likes them, and that slow resist obviously feels very strong into Kelvin. Is the bomb build? Okay. We still should probably get... Well, we should definitely get stamina because we need the stacks. And it's not... I mean, especially into Kelvin, having 2 stam feels so awful. Because if he slows you down, you're just fucked. Once Hayes gets minus stam on her sleep, you're basically playing with 1 stam like that. It's just very scary. Although I think she actually hit the sleep after you used your last stamina. Our tower's getting poked down a little. If this continues, we might have to buy monster rounds. I mean, you have good box knowledge. I just be careful. Like, one of the risks with, like, doing a lot of box routes and a lot of boxing is that if they keep getting wave power and crashing into your tower, you're going to start losing more and more of your tower. Which they don't. And we get to confirm, and... Okay, we didn't get to deny. We get to confirm, which is good. Okay. Are we going for bridge buff? You should go for bridge. Yeah, okay, we are. We are lucky she missed that. Oh yeah, that's, I mean, that's why you don't roll onto the vents. But we do get, my brain just like completely lost thought process. We do get bridge buff, which is great because we need that regen. We need to run back to our tower though. Like we're gonna take, we need to get back there as soon as possible to get a bomb on wave so we don't take a ton of damage to tower. Also, what was I gonna say before is when you jump onto that vent, or sorry, actually I'll just show. When you jump onto like this, I don't know, platform to go into the vent, when you're mantling, instead of using that extra stam to dash here, just hold control as you mantle and you get a free slide and it'll get you there a lot faster and it won't mess up your, you know, flying through the air. Your, what would it even be called? Like aerial momentum, I suppose. Spirits. Okay. Surprised we haven't bought stam yet. We don't really have a Psycho Ball playstyle, but it's also kind of hard to get stacks if you're just playing for stacks off your hook. Because you should, I mean, there's, you know, a couple ways to get stacks on Bebop, which is obviously the way you're playing, which is just like look for hooks and bombs. The other way, and the other two things you should be doing is, why should you cancel your ult? Is first off, you should be, I mean, you couldn't have canceled your ult, you were sleeping, but no shot, it ran out there. Anyway, you should be putting bombs on minions and then uppercutting them at the enemies, or you should just be like, you know, buy extra stam and then like, okay, you could, yeah, you are now. Like buying extra stam and like psycho rolling at them. Yeah. Like the bomb, we love when it hits both of them. I mean, yeah, they're both backing off. It's good to ping, you can heal before you healing right, but sometimes enemies, or not enemies, allies can be a little incompetent with actually positioning for healing right, so it's not, it's just the fact that you haven't pinged that you have healing for some furnace is a little, I would try to ping him that we have healing and for him to back off first, and then if he doesn't, just like force him to by dropping healing right on him. If you had his stam, you could look, what is this guy doing? If you had his stam, you could look, you just walk at him. Unfortunate. Yeah, we do. Okay, we do get the bomb. Yeah, oh, they're just taking so much from you. I mean, your stacks aren't, for a bomb build, for one, bomb build isn't that great right now, but also is especially not great when you're only walking at, like, I mean, 8 minutes, you're like 2 stacks a minute. That's not, for a laning stage, that's very unideal. What is their max order? Hook first, and then 2 points to bomb, I assume. Yeah, your routing is very dangerous. I mean, yeah, going for this camp is a little, I mean, you're looking for bombs. I don't mind that light melee. Very, very unlikely they'll parry, and we'll see if I can condition him to parry that. Bomb build is my favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's you. Okay. Wow, your bomb's actually doing quite a bit. Oh, you just got 2 points now, that's why. Do you like, do you ever pivot your build based on how many stacks you get? Or do you just like always go bomb build? Yeah, I mean, okay, point goes into uppercut now. It is nice to have a low cooldown uppercut because ideally, I mean, when you aren't, you want to be using, you want to be trying to use your bomb off cooldown. Obviously, you don't actually want to be using your bomb off cooldown, but the ideal for Bebop is every time that bomb comes up, you're using it to try to get as many stacks as possible. So having like a 1 point early in your uppercut allows you to uppercut more minions at the enemies with bombs on them, which can be really high value. Because in the laning stage on Bebop, you're obviously trying to get a lead, but like your main goal if you're playing Bomb Bob is just like as many stacks as possible. I like the little slide we tossed in there. Oh god, I love this type of haze player. I can tell this is gonna be a fun one. Yeah, well, I think it's pretty normal that Bebop's rush superior, or not superior, but just like, what is the first one even called? I always forget. Just normal cooldown, compressed cooldown. But we should get emblem. Although, yeah, good kill. I mean, they are just throwing to you, but it is pretty normal for a compressed cooldown rush to be the normal buy. Good hook. Okay, you're sitting on a lot. You should not. Wow, your person actually picks her up. That's crazy. But you should not be chasing this. You should be going to your shop or secret shop. I mean, you have good eyes for stealing camps. Like, you definitely have a good macro sense. And your micro isn't bad either. I would just say you need to well, actually, I need to make it. Like, I don't have notes up. You need to, like, min-max your bombs more. You need to be using your, like, 1 to uppercut the minions at them with bombs on them. And you need to make sure you're using, you know, even just getting, like, extra stamina so you can do those little psycho rolls at them and just place bombs on them. Why do you need stam for a bomb build? I just started playing bomb bot this week. It's so... Because, like, you aren't... In laning stage, your goal is just to put as many bombs on the enemies as possible and get as many stacks as possible. He's just gonna 2 it. I'd be a little careful committing your ult to that because Dynamo is always just gonna 2 your bomb. So having the extra stam, it makes it really nice because you can, you know, roll into the enemy, place a bomb, and then double roll away. Like, I mean, you clearly know about, like, I know obviously you know about uppercutting minions into the enemies with bombs on them, but we're doing it more out of lane than we have in lane. That's unfortunate. We should have just seen it a lot more in lane. But yeah, also just having stam in general, you feel so low mobility. Yeah, I also don't like this gank while we're sitting on 3k. The gank itself is good, but you should have stopped by secret shot first. Because you're sitting... actually, you're saying for Echo Shard, aren't you? I see. Never mind. I see the vision. That's fine. Echo. It's an early Echo Shard save, though, I mean, I guess it's fine. It's purely playing for your bombs. Although, one thing I'll say is if you are doing an Echo Shard save, like, using your ult on that Dynamo is especially bad because you want to be ulting a tier 3. Like, you want to walk to this tier 3 and just go press your ult on it. Also, you should... I mean, it's risky to walk into this at 600 HP with no tower. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Dynamo wasted his ult. But it's pretty unlikely we're gonna... Like, Shiv's low, we're running in low. We dropped a big bag, too. Should definitely not be running in at that HP. Echo. Never get punished enough in lane. Get to roam. Wait, what's happening? I only ritual emissary, but I really like running trophy on Bebop. I mean, it's... I don't know. It's not... Trophy's a whole thing, but like... Okay, we go for the ults. I mean, I'm glad we're doing this little ult lineup. What was I gonna say? It's like... It's not... I mean, trophy's just very situational. Oh, what the fuck is this? I wouldn't use our bomb on the Kelvin here. Oh, he still takes it. Be a little careful though. We should try to be getting the bomb on our or on the haze there. I don't know why she's running into your jungle at like 30% HP. Remember, oh, so you rush. I mean, you definitely also don't want to get trophy before. If you're gonna buy it, you don't want to get trophy before Echo Shard. Thank you for the follow, Cowboy. Welcome, welcome. Because having having Echo Shard gives you so many more bomb stacks, which are ultimately more valuable than trophy collector stacks. Also, trophy collector in general, you have to... Bebop likes to mosh pit, but you have to make sure you're in a game where there's a lot of mosh pitting and the enemies aren't mosh pitting a lot. And then you also have to make sure that you, like, your team is, like, actually winning fights and you're getting value. And then it's not awful on Bebop, but it's not like it's not an item you should be buying every game. It should be very situationally bought based on, like, hey, are the enemies, like, are we taking a lot of stupid fights mid? If so, let's take advantage of this and just buy trophy. Yeah, oh no, yeah, this game they're not mosh pitting at all. It's like, this game, obviously, trophy collector would not be good. This is a perfect example of that. Because it's... I mean, there's, like, a couple side fights, but there's no, like, clusterfuck that you need for trophy collector to be viable on a non-support. Yeah, I mean, I love that we don't double bomb him. Because he's a dynamo. You should live, right? Yeah, and if he chases, you just ult. Yeah, perfect. They don't have... Dino ult's coming up. Is everyone on their side? Damn, you guys are winning by that much. Okay. Yeah, they do. I mean, our comp is a little more... Our comp is definitely more pick-based. Holy shit, we have every pick character. And they have a very strong team fight. It's pretty common. Okay, not pretty common, but like 7 melee'd you twice there. It's fairly predictable to cancel your ult and parry, and then you kill him 100%. I would be a little 7 players. It's not that common for people to melee a Bebop ult. You get pretty competent at this if you play 7, or like in general anyone with a channel ult. But we should do the mid jump there if you don't know to do it as exclamation point mid skip. But generally or mid jump. I can't remember what I should make a ton of synonym commands. I think it's exclamation point mid jump. But generally you want to be like, it's fairly common people will melee you in channeling ults, and you want to be like ready to cancel that and then parry him, and you probably would have killed. Especially because one of his melees was a heavy melee, which is, you know, extremely counterable. Oh yeah, that's pretty bad. Now I like the self bombing. Well, now yeah, I don't like. I mean, now we're getting a little mosh pity. That was just kind of I mean, your team is actually taking that as a team fight. I don't even know what that was. That was just such a pointless fight. Like, if we look at it, I mean, your team is kind of taking it, and you had players there, so, like, it's just weird. I mean, obviously we shouldn't be running into Dynamo. I mean, I don't know. I don't love running into that fight, but you are also Bebop, so it's not like you are stack heavy. And if you see a mosh pit, although, like, if you're any other character, I'd say it's really bad to run into that fight like that, because you're Bebop. It's like, okay, not okay, but it's not awful, because you're like, anytime you go into not going into a fight is like you're costing yourself stacks, you know? So even if it's a stupid mosh pit fight, it's actually good for you. Which is one reason the Bebops do run Trophy Collector. But it is also, the reason you don't see higher elo Bebops run Trophy Collector is because people, for one, mosh pit less in higher elo, but for two, they just like respect it more. And they don't, like, you know, they aren't like, now you're seeing a lot of stupid fights. Well, in higher elo, you only really see like a big team fight every like maybe 5 minutes if there's an earn run. It was a lot harder to farm stacks. Thought he was low and ult was making him lower, but I also did not buy debuff remover. We're talking about like running into that Dino ult, or what do you mean? Also, when we're running into that fight, we should have, like, we double bombed ourselves after the Dino ult, but we should have had 2 bombs on us, like, running into the fight. I was like, we don't have boots either. We did buy extra stam, but it comes out very late. I definitely don't think it should come out after Echo Shard, because of how many, like, bomb stacks you cost yourself by not being able to Psycho Bomb. And then next, we should definitely have Enduring Speed this game, because Kelvin exists. Bebop loves sprint speed, loves movement speed. And, you know, obviously the slow resist is very, very good into Kelvin. They have a decent chunk of slows too, from like Haze and such. Oh, I mean, this is a good lineup. Can you stick this? Okay, yeah, your waves there, you can stick this. We're running Counterspell recently, arguably the most fun item in the game. Oh, Counterspell is 100% the most fun item in the game. I mean, realistically, it's only good against Shiv. Like, if you're against a Shiv who's doing well, putting his ult on cooldown is huge. And it's not that hard to parry Shiv ult. But it's a very, very fun item. Also, I feel like I see a lot of Bebops run it. We should just... The Bar Bomb one-shots camps. There's no, like... It's a waste of time for us to shoot that camp. Also, yeah, this is just... I don't know what we're doing here. There's no objective in this lane or anything. And we'll die, but we'll get stacks. You just need a self-bomb. Double bomb yourself, you're dead as hell. Okay, you got 2 bombs off. You should have double bombed yourself, so you got stacks on both of them. Using yourself as like a... I don't know if I can... If this is a YouTube video, I don't know if I can say that word without getting demonetized. But like a self-attack bomber is very good. I mean, yeah, like this. Although you probably die for this, which is not great. Yeah. I mean, I like the vision. But we are just like, that's not worth our death. Even though we did get a lot of stacks, we are just jumping into 4 of them. But I do like the vision. I just, you know, you don't want to do that when your whole team is dead. And there's, you know, you have no chance of living there unless you have, like, you have no movement. There's no way you get out there. You don't even have much sprint speed right now. Or not sprint speed, movement speed. Okay, we do have boots. But hopefully we upgrade them next. Yeah, you shouldn't really be self-bombing yourself in that camp. If you want to, like, bomb uppercut... Oh, it's bomb uppercut even one shot at this point. Either way, if you're going to use 2 bombs, they should just be on a minion, and then you should run away. Like, you should be confident with how much damage Bebop Bomb does. And you should just like, you know, at this point in the game, you 100% one-shot T2s with 2 bombs. You should just put 2 bombs and run away. Because you do have a decent chunk of stacks. You have a pretty good chunk of stacks, actually. 3.7 a minute, not bad. Yeah, we shouldn't rush that. Also, we need to start making our way towards Urn. We have 4 people on the left side of the map. Our Krill's running Urns, not good. If there was like a walker or something to like split here, I could see the vision. But this is really bad. Especially because it looks like your Krill is going to solo run Urn. Which is not great. They try to skip the debuff remover. Wait, I don't know what we're saying there. I mean, obviously you want to pivot to self-bomb if they buy a lot of debuff removers. Because, I mean, also Dynamo 2 is pretty... I would almost say we should probably buy Slowing X just for him. Like, he hasn't been dodging that many of our 2s, but he can provide so much value with it. Like, when I used to play Bomb Bebop, which was, you know, probably like 4 or 5 months ago at this point, I would go... It's a risky hook. We're also, because even if we hit that, we're hooking away from our team. I like this ult, though. Don't know why Imperance is ulting the ult to Jimada. If you hit that hook, it would have been bad for you. We're just jumping in to die. It's not worth the stacks. There's no chance we live and no chance we kill anyone, so we're just wasting our time and dying. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was... So partially that's on our Krill for running Urn, because, you know, again, we're a pick comp, they're a team fight comp, we want to be looking for picks. But also, we should be at that Urn fight, and, like, we should be there sooner, we should have our team there, and it should be a better team fight. I don't mind ulting from a distance, although the issue there is kind of like what you saw, where you want to get stacks out of the fight, and it's just your ult's doing what, like 500 DPS, so it's not a small amount of damage by any means. But your build being self-bombing is kind of not great to ult from a distance into a comp like this. Well, in general, but especially into a comp like this, because they're going to win a team fight pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they also... I mean, but even if your team doesn't get, like, what was it, 3-man Dynamo ulted there, I don't think you guys win the fight. Like, even if they don't do that, you still are in the middle of a 7 ult for this fight, you know? Like, it's still not great. You really just need to be playing for picks. Like, you have Holiday ult, you have Bebop hook, and then you chain one of those in a Krill ult. And you're in, like, a great spot to look for picks, but, like, that is your win con. You have to play around it. Okay. Kelvin ult 2, yeah, I mean, Kelvin hasn't been using his ult in the most confident ways. No reason to melee those minions there. Your bomb does, like, double to triple the amount of HP the small crepes have at this point. Yeah, we should save this for our Krill. Okay, yeah, we are perfect. Oh, he doesn't want it? Well, we should just take it then. It's not great on us, but it's wasting our time to just stand here. Unfortunate. We do know this Yamato likes to melee now, though, so we shouldn't get caught off guard by a grapple melee. Yeah, great berry. Unfortunate. Does she have Ricochet? She does. That is very unfortunate. She does die, though. I don't mind grading 2 melees there, because we didn't see our third teammate was there until after we were in the second melee animation. So I don't mind it. We should be careful. I mean, what's our KD looking like? 12. Our KP is not... Oh, our KP is kind of low, actually. But there's been a lot of kills in this game, kind of for no reason, but I mean, I guess it's not awful. Like 30... Wait, okay, let's see. We have 12, 8, 20, 23, 28, 30, almost 40 kills. We only have 12. Yeah, that's actually pretty bad. That's like 30% KP. It's not... I mean, our team... KP isn't like a make or break at this elo because there are a lot of useless fights, but we've been trying to throw ourselves into useless fights because we're a Bebop. Like, that's why I'm more KP centric than I normally would be. KP is kill participation, which, like, it's a little, like I said, it's a little complicated. Normally you want to shoot for, like, I don't know, 40% KP in this game. Arbitrary number. I'm just kind of going off what I aim for in my games. But in lower elos like this, well, I guess this is middle elo. I shouldn't call it lower elo. But in, like, Yeah, I mean, splitting this is very risky. They aren't showing any on map. We just showed 5. It's... I mean, we should be looking more for mid, because they only have Kelvin ult to stop it. Yeah, we are going to die for this. Yeah, there they are. We shouldn't really be trying to split that. Yeah, we see we're dead. We just try to hit tower. I mean, I don't mind that. Doesn't Virtus just say Holiday is a useless champ? Oh my god, man. Maybe this is low elo. Okay, maybe this is low elo. Alright, I take it back. I take it back. I'm calling this low elo. But like, God, that guy's carrying this game too. That's crazy. He said champ, so he plays league, which is not a great sign. Shouldn't be self-bombing there. Yeah, Dynamo lives because of it. Good parry. But like, if we just, because we know Dynamo doesn't have 2, if we just put the bomb on him, he dies. He doesn't have remover, right? Yeah, it'd be psychopathic for him too. Yeah, he doesn't have what is this? I mean, I guess trophy under. I mean, I guess it's not an awful build, but it's interesting for sure. I know the build really. It's that. I guess this is for movement speed, but like, Warpstone just does that but better, and is insanely useful on Dynamo. Yeah, I mean, again, we're kind of just, we aren't really respecting our bomb damage, and we're wasting a lot of time in farming. One of Bebop's, like, or Bomb Bebop's best strengths in farming and farming speed is the fact that he can just, this camp is not up, is the fact that he can just place 2 bombs in a camp and run away. That saves him so much time in his farming. His full movement speed support to get away. I see. That's, I mean, yeah, I don't really see the vision. Because you could just have Warpstone. But like, alright. Got trolled by the mini-map here? Okay, yeah, I get you. Again, we don't really want to be, like, if we're running Urn into a 5v5, like, we're just forcing Urn into a neutral fight, which, for one, we shouldn't be looking for that fight. But for 2, we're just forcing Urn into a neutral fight, which is, a neutral fight is always going to play to their favor, because their comp is so much better at team fighting. We really need to be looking for picks. Like, that's how we win this game. We just, like, play slow, we play safe, and we look for some picks. If you see someone mispositioning or positioning a bit, like, you know, hit a good hook, hit a good holiday ult, and call it a day. Yeah, that's perfect. I can't, I don't know, you only need 1 bomb at this point, because we didn't, if you'd put them both on 1 creep and hit it, we wouldn't know. But bomb uppercut kills at this point. I think bomb kill just fully kills on it by itself, although I'm at 100% since you bought Witchmail. Also, I noticed the most fights I took here weren't the best. Yeah, there's a lot of just like randomly or mindlessly fighting for no real points. I mean, your team is doing it as well. It's kind of just a thing in the elo. It's, at this point, I would say, it used to be Emissary was like the end of it, but now Emissary is the start of it. It's the elo where like mindlessly fighting is really not good, because you're not, when you hit Emissary, to climb from Emissary to Archon, you have to be training your like macro skill, not your mechanical skill. Because every rank intel Emissary, very easy to climb up just by like getting your micro skill up, just by like spamming, you know, taking a ton of mosh pits, getting very confident at like team fight mechanics. But then once you hit Emissary is when people start to like have more of a handle on the game and really start to, you know, understand some MOBA and not Overwatch. And that's the point we really need to actually start like playing like a MOBA. I'd also be careful. We're pushing like very aggressively for being down 2. Oh, they're on mid. I see. I just didn't hear it. Self-bomb ourselves. We're too late in this pit. Yeah, that's really bad. If he, I mean, I respect the ults, but if he didn't stone that, we would not have even made it to them in time. We want to be making it there like before Rejuve drops, because for one, we know that's when the majority of them are going to be in pit, and the majority of them are going to get hit by bomb. But then for 2, we can go for a melee on Rejuve, which is what we want. So like, also that ult is good for winning the team fight, but it puts, okay, if you are in pit, there's 2 people on your team, you and Mo, versus 3 people on their team, Dino and whoever the other 2 are, you have a, I don't know, 40% chance, 30 something percent chance of getting the Rejuve. when you ult, you're basically guaranteed. Well, you're either really trusting your Mo because you're putting him in a 1v3 for getting rejuve, which is pretty unlikely. But you're also essentially like giving rejuve to get, I don't know, a couple thousand DPS or a couple thousand damage on him, which is not bad because you don't have a you still have a negative chance of getting rejuve even if you are there to contest rejuve. But it's it's just you're making the call to give rejuve essentially, which again, if you're in pit, it does double your chance of getting well, more than double because one of you could parry. But it is still an unlikely situation. Good hooks. We're just farming them right now. What is the cooldown on your ults? Damn. 70 seconds? 56, okay. Or 57. We should stop pushing up like this. Yeah, we're like 100 HP. Yeah. Alright. No real reason to die like that. We need to respect our HP and a lot more. I've been noticing that too recently. Well, what's the word I'm looking for? Like coaching more, not coaching more, but like coaching more of these like elo of games. There's a lot of just like not looking at your own HP. I want to make a general notes. Like I need to make a general guide. So I want to publish. Like the biggest things I see. Well, publish is not the word I should use there. We should not just run into this. Like we get stacks, but we actually get one. But now there's just these still dynamite on us. Oh no, it's not solo. Like, yeah, we just die. It's not great. I also don't think you should have gotten 7 there. But that was just like such a pointless death just jumping into him. They get patron knock for that. Oh yeah, they have time to end, don't they? Yeah, before you even respawn. Yeah, you just need to play safe there. At that point is like what you want to do ideally is play in your base and look for hooks into base while they're trying to like break shrines, or you can walk up a tiny bit, not that much, just like to these stairs and like put one of your minions fall, put bombs on them and uppercut them into the whole enemy team like you would in laning stage. But yeah, you should not just be jumping in at them like that. But yeah, as far as your notes, in lane we need more bomb plays. We need more like buy extra stam, roll into them, place a bomb, roll away. We need more place a bomb on a minion, uppercut into them. Pretty much all our we had good hooks, but it was pretty much our only source of stacks, which is not ideal. Out of lane, we want to like pre-Echo Shard. It's okay if you have a kill, use your ult. If you don't have a guaranteed kill with Bebop ult, it's better to use it on a camp because you're just trying to get that Echo Shard as quickly as possible. So like when you're ulting that Dynamo, and for one, a very unlikely situation to kill him. But even if it was like a maybe we kill him type of situation, like a 50-50, it still is more useful to have your ult for a camp to try to get that Echo Shard as quickly as possible. Next, you should play around your team comp more. We were a pick comp, they were a team fight comp, and I don't think we looked for a single pick that game. In general, if you're playing Bebop, you should know you're a pick character, right? Your goal is to like hook someone in for your team to like kill. And when you see you have Krill, it's like, oh my god, amazing. We hook them next to Krill presses ult, we get a free kill. But you really should be playing around your team and for looking for hooks into your team, because that's just, you know, how a Bebop should play. And then lastly, pay more attention to your HP and don't go in while like you're super low, because it's just, you know, always going to spell your demise. Anyway, watching YouTube, hope you enjoyed and keep it real. Probably won't be a YouTube video, but you know, it wasn't a bad review, like content wise. But I also don't think it'll be the best of the day, like content-wise. Because it was... Maybe it was. I don't know, I feel like there were quite a few lulls there where I kind of just like... I don't know, we'll see. / raffle. 5 minutes. YouTube raffle. Okay. Start it at Gambler. And then get this on screen. Yeah, next one we go to Smile. But no, I mean, I don't know. It's not like I don't know. What am I trying to say? I don't need footage today. I have a raffle from yesterday that is good, but it's not stellar. And obviously I'd love to get a stellar one to put up. Speaking of, how's the video from yesterday doing? I updated the thumbnail slightly because I did it really late. My video editor like broke last night and I had to re-render the whole video and it rendered super slow and it was a pain. But it made it so I was like up super late last night and so the thumbnail was not great, but I updated it a bit, gave it some text. Made it a little better. 450 for you, which it already is. Oh, it's 2 minutes away. You should be able to join this raffle before it ends, but we're 2 minutes away from 450. Are you at the same time? No, no, you're 4 hours ahead of me. That's what, somewhere in Europe, right? It's not America at the very least. Is that Canada? I don't know my time zones well enough. Wait, I think you just have to wait 2 minutes. You should be able to join before this one ends. Although, actually, I don't know if it goes by when the raffle is started. It might actually be by when the raffle is started and not what time it is currently. Because I feel like we had someone who I started a raffle as their timer ended and they weren't able to join until the next one. Winter in Argentina? I see, I see. Okay. Nice. It's crazy. It doesn't feel like July. It's actually been like a nice summer. There's been like a couple hot days. Yeah, oh no, we're still 49. But yeah, it might be just yeah, it's when the raffle started, which would be unfortunate. But also it's like I feel like the summer hasn't been that hot. I mean, it's been like, you know, there's been a couple bad days, but I haven't turned on my AC once. Which is crazy considering we just hit July. It's I don't know, I remember this last summer as being miserable. This one's actually been like fine. I'm very happy about. Although, you know, you never know. July's about to hit. We'll probably get hit by some like massive heat wave. Anyway, do I have everything's good? Yeah, we're all good. Not missing anything. Okay. What time does my VOD? Yesterday's VOD come out? I scheduled it for 4 p.m. Okay, that's perfect. I think I'm gonna start getting yesterday's VOD out 4 p.m. of the next day. I think that's pretty perfect. Because that's what happens when the last match ends. Is that the funniest Eternus match of my life? What happened, noob? 3 minutes. Yeah, there. You can't explain it. You'll just have to watch it later. Okay, I see. I see. I'll get ready for the next watch party review. Hmm. Let's see. What am I doing? I feel like there's something I need to do. Maybe I'm just going crazy. No, I think I'm good. There we go. It's 4:42 and it still doesn't let me. Damn, yeah, it's when the raffle started then. That is mighty unfortunate. But you'll be able to join the next one, and we're at least doing one more after this. My voice isn't feeling cooked, which I'm surprised. I thought yesterday I overdid it, but my voice might actually be reconditioning itself to talking for a long period of time. Man, I do kind of want to play, but I don't know. Oh, what a cool LinkedIn notification. Oh yes, this is definitely a real person and not a fucking bot. I came across your profile and I was searching for top candidates for a workstation PC technician position in, you know, where I live. Wondering if you have a couple minutes to chat about this opportunity. I think you'd be a great fit. Yeah, man. God, I love LinkedIn fucking spam notifications. I was keep applying for Faceit, but they've been ignoring my application for a month. I think I got shadow banned. What did you do? Yeah, we got you know, got a bit of downtime. Go all of it. It's good though. I think again, I do need to, with the community growing like it is, I do need to what's the word I'm looking for? We do need to get a couple requirements, but we'll get to that. Okay. Geist game. Does it say feel like I have no impact and die in unwinnable situations? I see, I see. I mean that if it's an unwinnable situation, you know, we shouldn't be in that. It's I guess like the fights you're taking normally. Why would GG? Let me get this off screen. 15 entrants is insane. I mean, back when I uploaded daily, we had even more on like consistent joins. The first raffles went crazy back when we were like, yeah, in the peaks of viewers. We can check. I think my first raffle had like, I had a fuck ton. I mean, I remember when I was doing daily uploads, we had 100 plus people in the raffles. Wait, what rank is this? Archon. Okay, my brain functions. Archon on screen. Okay. Am I downloading? Yeah, downloading. All right. Okay, but yeah, wait. Miguel's put me on a blacklist after I rushed Superior on Dynamo. I feel like you couldn't. I don't know. I feel like you. Do they like? Why are they actually just ignoring you? Because I feel like you wouldn't be or couldn't be shadow banned unless you were like a piece of shit. Also, it's about random, separate thought, but it sucks not having Fight Night, man. I just want to watch Fight Night. There's no fucking Fight Night for what, like 2 weeks until they start the new one. Catching first stream day, huge fan of the vids. Thank you, Jet. Thank you. It's much appreciated. I appreciate all the support. I'm glad, like I said, I'm always glad people are liking the vids and liking the content. Back then it was like plus 25, I swear, for the raffles. Oh yeah, back on the like first arc of daily uploads, it got fucking fat. But then when we were doing daily raffles, that shit was like an insane amount of people. After the character patch this week, they will be back. Okay. Well, I don't. Is there actually? I don't think. Is this Copium, or is they have the Yoshi actually said something? I'm pretty sure it's Copium, but I believe. I don't think a character patch will come out for at least 2 weeks, but I believe. I do think the next patch will be a character dump. But like the player base isn't as big as it is. That's true. That's true. It's not Copium, it's Hopium. My fault. My fault. But yeah, that is true. Player base is smaller, but also, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Also, me not editing my videos now is going to bring in less people, you know? Like, the videos are obviously getting less views than they did in the first arc, which I don't mind because it saves me significant portions of my, like, mental and physical health with, like, how much sleep I was losing doing that. I still don't know how I did that. It was an insane amount to work a full-time job and spend, like, 4 hours on a video a day for 7 days a week. That was, like, we will never know. You know, yeah, that was, anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I am scared of them adding new heroes because like the last 4, I mean, obviously I want new heroes, but the last 4 heroes they added were ass, man. Like fundamentally, the only one who like fundamentally works is Viper, but and she needs changes. Don't get me wrong. Slash marker. I mean, obviously they'll fundamentally work, but they kind of like suck ass to play against. Archon Geist. Like Calico is so fun and cool, and she was worse in the whatever. Yeah, we are going train first. Who are we into? Holiday Haze? Yeah, I would prefer Bomb first. It gives such, like, what is it, 100 flat damage? It gives so much DPS. Especially if you can hit wave and hit the enemies at the same time, so you can get your suck quickly. I think that's one thing a lot of people sleep on with, like, the new changes to how, like, how first wave, how boons work. If you can get your wave killed quickly and killed first, which you can with Geist Bomb just by hitting the minions and them at the same time, then you get your second ability first, which can be huge for pushing an advantage. I think Calico is great, but she feels janky. I just think, like, I mean, I don't know. She just needs to be a lot squishier. Having, like, a backline assassin with, like, she should be like Talon in League, but, like, having a backline assassin that can, like, one-shot anyone that also is, you know, fairly tanky is... Oh, that's a really bad deny. Actually, should we get a deny in turn? I guess both teams got a deny since we have first ability. But yeah, I mean, also we didn't even use our drain on first level. We might have been able to use our bomb. If Geist and Ivy coordinate their bombs as soon as it fall. Oh yeah, if you do the like. Well, that's no. The bombs are big enough. Yeah, it's hard to do that though, especially in solo queue. But it would definitely. You can get like a lot of shove on Geist and Ivy. This lane should. I mean, ideally, the way this lane plays is you guys are hard shoving with your insane amount of wave clear, and then doing boxes, and then hard shoving, and then doing a camp, and then hard shoving and doing boxes. You know the vibe. Thank you for the follow, Neck. Welcome. I really need to get the stroke bot back. Maybe I just do that on stream at a certain point. Fuck it now. We should buy after this wave at the very least. I'd also be careful. Did they buy? I think they did. Only Hayes did. Which she bought, what, like Swift Striker? Rapid Rounds. Man, I always mix up the names. We should 2 her for sure. There's no reason not to 2 there. She's in range. A lot of healing we could get. Get a little health off the cam by 2ing. Wouldn't be anything crazy, but... well, actually, what's the cooldown on 2? I don't play that much, guys. 30 seconds? Yeah, definitely. I mean, it would have been better to use it on a hero, but... it's not awful to use it on the camp there. Calico has an insane amount of escape for how tanky she is. I mean, exactly. She just she does a ton of damage and has a ton of escape. I like the vision of going on top of your teammate to parry. Sucks we just mistime it. Bomb yourself. I don't think you could have killed the haze, but you don't win walking back there. Your only goal is to DPS her as much as possible to trade, because you're dead no matter what. You like no stam, you can't walk out like this. You need to just bomb her and try to kill her, which again unlikely, but more likely than you just running out. But yeah, Calico just either, I mean, she fundamentally has escape. That's not going to change with like her ult and such. I mean, I think her cat should be less. You could just like press it whenever the fuck you want. But it's really just being like a backline assassin that's hyper tanky. Like she kind of feels, I mean, I don't quite know how to word it, but she just does an insane amount of damage and has a ton of escape and is super tanky. Like Yamada does an insane amount of damage and is pretty tanky. Which doesn't do as much as Calico, for 1, but for 2, she also has way less escape, so she actually gets punished for going in when she shouldn't be. Again, I think like Talon in League is perfectly like perfectly comparable. Of like he is exactly that, does a comical amount of damage, can one-shot anyone if he's ahead, but he has he like folds like paper if anyone touches him. Okay. Jump scared me. Okay, well, what's our build? Mystic Regen? Yeah, we need to be spamming our 2 then. Our points going to 2? Yeah. I see. Okay. I assume... I actually don't know. I mean, I assume we'll go bomb next. Bomb does so much. There we go, Malice. Don't know why I said we got Malice. We got Malice back. We also have extra regen, which is obviously good on Geist. Headshot booster is not bad. I mean, they have pretty small heads. I feel like you... At least in my opinion, Headshot Booster only really feels strong into a little bit into Ivy and very much into Mo and Krill and 7. That is unfortunate. We should 2 as we're running away. Good parry, but we just gotta need to min-max our healing there. He's got such a slow advantage off those first kills. We didn't respect the last one enough, but also we were positioned fairly far back, just a little more over-respect. I honestly forgot you two both died. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty bad to give those denies. What do they have? I mean, yeah, we aren't really in danger of dying under tower, but we should be careful. We can't contest this buff. We're gonna die for this, 100%. We don't. I thought Hates was gonna lob asleep into our back. It's insane we're alive right now. Oh god. I saw my command prompts pull it for no reason. Let's see. Yamada simply does not have anywhere near the amount of escape Calico does, and she does less damage overall. Yeah, she is. I mean, she is also significantly more tanky, like with her ult. But it is, you know, Calico being tanky and having insane escape, and probably the most burst of any hero in the game is pretty rough. Like, being a high burst hero with good escape is not bad, but you need to fold like paper if you're touched. Good shots. Oh, does Headshot Booster get buffed by Malice? Is that the vision? That might be the vision. I also would probably try to remalice that haze. I mean, your aim is good. I actually don't mind the Headshot Booster by how much you're proccing it. You are clearly like a strong aim player, which I would guess we're going to go Gun Geist then. A little unfortunate. We didn't put the healing right on ourselves though, so I'm just going to assume Ivy didn't call him, and that's not really our fault. But if she did call him and we knew we had it, that's obviously bad pathing. Yeah, we buy. Okay, we don't buy shit. Go on our little Hello Kitty Island adventure. What are we saving for? There's no shot we're saving for a T3. Yeah, get the healing run off. We need to buy right now. What role does Geist have in a full team column? She's kind of like kind of, I don't want to say pseudo frontline, but it's kind of like the same frontline-ish role, like kind of tankiness role that like Geist and, or not Geist, like Shiv and Yamada play. Of she like, you know, does a ton of damage, has great AoE and great wave clear, but also can like, you know, play a bit of tankiness and survive for a while, while also dishing out good damage. Very comparable to Yamada. I need to like, I don't have like fleshed out roles. I'd be careful. Oh, she does not hit headshot. Yeah, frontline burst. That's a good way of putting it. I wouldn't even, not necessarily even burst. It's more like, well, I guess our ult does make our frontline burst, but it's more just like frontline and a lot of sustained damage. But I don't know how you would like chalk that up. I feel like you could do it in an alignment chart. That'd be pretty fun, making a Deadlock alignment chart for rolls. I'm surprised she didn't last us. Oh, she doesn't have last, so that's why. Yeah, we need to talk for our Ivy to ride us. That was so risky to poke out like that. Ivy ping, she had healing right too, so we should 100% expect it. Oh, we are saving for a T3. Interesting. That could be helpful low-key. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we could do that after this game if you want. Like, while we're waiting for the next raffle. Could poke. I mean, obviously, you kind of want to play around your swap now, although they are so ahead of you, it's very dangerous. And one oh, Haze no sleep, so now you actually are in a decent position to walk up a bit. But one Haze sleep puts you in the ground, because they just position back and shoot your head, and you die. I do not like Headhunter Rush. Is there a reason behind this? This is YouTube material content? Yeah, it could be a YouTube video, honestly. How old is this VOD? I mean, let's check. It's on the latest patch, I think. I would have to watch them walk around mid more, actually. Yeah, it's on the latest patch. Yep, 100% on the latest patch. No, I don't think it's before Headhunter was nerfed. It's just, I don't know. I honestly don't even know the exact patch Headhunter was nerfed. But it's... now it definitely isn't that good of an item. And it's definitely not an item we should rush, even if we are like a strong game player. Like, I am curious if you can like... I mean, I'm very curious to hear your line of thought, or if you're using someone else's build. If you're even in chat, which you might just be submitting and looking at VOD later, which is good old dodge, which is understandable. But this build is, I mean, in my opinion, it's, you know, I mean, it's not a good item, and it's definitely not one we rush. I don't play enough gun characters to fully say it's a blanket do not buy this item, but it definitely isn't a rush, like rush this item. Extra health, yeah. Also, especially in this lane, where you need like a ton of defensive items, because you're getting poked down a ton. And like they have a huge lead. Like what we should have right now is like, we have extra regen, we have mystic regen, we have extra health, great. What we should have is like monster rounds as well. And then something that's a little, you know, like maybe hybrid defense and offense. Of like, I don't know. I mean, you could do something simple of just like more spirit damage to make your suck heal you more. And also, it'll make your mystic regen tick for a little more. Yeah, we die. But we do need anti-poke for sure. And especially we need monster rounds because their tower is just getting whittled down. It's also surprising how many waves we're taking to our tower as a Ivy Geist like lane. We should have really good wave clear and really be able to keep these waves off our tower, but we're not bombing enough. Guys, let me make some notes. Okay. Oh, you should get the skill. Sorry, I really hate that the audio cuts out when I alt tab. Okay. I mean, it's not, obviously, it's also not, Holiday isn't a great matchup for a Geist because she likes to play on low HP. And Holiday has the grapple and the barrels to poke from afar. And if she ults you, you're just gonna go to Valhalla. And also, you know, his sleep isn't awful, but isn't ideal. So it's his, I mean, what other lanes do they have? Emissaary Bebop would not feel bad for a Geist at all. Although his slows might be a little hard to get on top of him, but it's not that bad. Getting Slash also isn't bad. I would definitely switch out of this lane. I think just looking at lanes, this is Geist's worst lane. I think that's also something people really don't consider. Even in like higher elos, I don't see people lane switching as much as they should. You just get such an advantage off switching into, like, or at least trying to switch into characters you do better against. And people just don't do it. Like, if you watch, well, I mean, obviously DFN is off right now. Like, they are, like, constantly, like, switching and counter-switching to try to get matchups they like and positive matchups they like, which obviously this isn't exactly that. But it's, like, it at least shows them, like, how useful lane switching is and how useful putting, yourself into a lane you do better against is. We go healing booster, okay, that's, you know, fine. I feel like you'd rather have restorative shot and kinetic dash for Geist instead of Headhunter at the moment. Yeah, I mean, kinetic dash would feel good. I don't really see people build restorative shot anymore. I guess they do a bit on Geist. But it definitely, I mean, Headhunter is definitely outclassed by a lot of items. Well, I know it's not. Okay, yeah, obviously it's not pubs, but it's still. Are you, Manu, were you making the argument that switching lanes into characters you're better against is bad? Um, let's see. What are we gonna buy? Need to go secret shop. Berserk is such a better tier 3. Yeah, true. I don't know why I read that as bronze instead of better. Yeah, Radiant Regen as well. I mean, pretty much just anything is the, I mean, I don't think anyone disagrees that it's definitely unclassified a lot, but Radiant Regen feels great for sustain. Berserk feels great for resist and outplay. But I also wouldn't rush Berserk. Or really Regen, honestly. Because you kind of just want, like... I mean, in this lane, you kind of just wanted monster rounds and, like, turbo healing and maybe an extra stam to play with. MMR difference is going to be more important than the matchup. I mean, I definitely disagree. I think, I mean, yes, if you're playing, like, a super high elo game where there is a huge MMR difference, yeah, sure. But, like, this is an Emissary game, or an Archon game. This is where the majority of players are. Emissary, well, I think the majority are an Emissary. But, like, until you're in, like, Oracle, well, maybe, like, high Oracle, you're not going to get, like, huge rank disparity games. Generally. Obviously, there will be some games, but it's not worth conditioning yourself. Like, every game is a bad rank disparity game. Same way, like, if you're a Bebop, you, of course, are going to switch out of, like, a lane into Dynamo. Like... It's like objectively the better play, no matter if okay maybe the other guy has like some small rank advantage on you. It's just a million times better for you not to be into a Dynamo. He's not a good laner. I would not call him the worst. Well, no, okay, never mind. I'm not. Never mind. Yeah, we can't solo defend this. We have no teammates nearby, we just need to back off and not die with it. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate. I should be impressed with myself or disappointed in all of you all. Is he like BMing? Let's see, what are we gonna buy? You think a furnace will be nerfed? I think Gun and Furnace will be nerfed to some capacity. I don't know if that's going to be a direct Furnace nerf or just nerfing a lot of gun items he uses, but I mean, I do think, you know, that build is going to be less viable next patch, or next balancing patch, no matter how they want to go about it, because it is very, for one, it's just not really how, like, I'm all for variety in builds, but I don't think many people disagree that it just doesn't feel like how Infernus should play. It's a little mosh pity, but you do have your team here. Wish for another lash buff. I honestly don't think we'll see that many buffs next patch. Because if it is a hero dump next patch, I think we'll just see like, you know, Titan builds like Gun and Furnace nerfed. And then just kind of like fuck it, throw some spaghetti at the wall and see what happens. There you go. Okay, they're running Urn. I think team fighting is strong as fuck at the moment. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, actually, no, you're not even... I wouldn't... Honestly, I wouldn't even disagree. Because I think without draft, if you are a pit comp and you queue into a team fight comp, I would give the team fight comp the, like, advantage just off the bat. So I don't know if you're saying that as a bit or not, but I actually honestly don't even disagree. I do think... I mean... Hopefully a draft will just come soon and then that'll kind of remedy that issue. But it does just kind of suck ass if you queue into a team fight comp and you're a pit comp because you're like, oh, this game's going to be hard. First 4 to 5 months where Lash was getting buffed or ignored was fun. Oh, God. I mean, I did start maining Lash, so I enjoyed those days too. We kind of just aren't doing much in team fights. I'm definitely curious of the damage breakdown. Also, Urn's resetting. We should start backing up this fight. We're losing the fight. Urn's running away. Yeah, I mean, we should ult someone 100%. Yeah, there's our ult. Okay. I mean, that fight was just kind of lost a while ago. Unfortunately, our team loses that, but we should be backing off sooner. We stayed there. We like overstayed our welcome. And then also, how much did you do in that fight? It's okay. Do I have to be like on you to see this? Of course I do. I actually did a lot. Huh, I guess that's just a fucking Geist moment, man. Do you even have a... Okay, you have Radiant. You just bought Radiant Regen. No fucking purple items. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Okay, whatever. This is a fun character. We're not going towards the mosh. I mean, yeah, we have to... We think Guinness is gonna split, so we're trying to stop it. Why did I just go into Guinness? Why did space... Oh, does spacebar take you to where your cursor is near if you're... No, it just takes me... Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we should try to shove this wave, and then TP to the Urn fight. Because we do want to be at this Urn fight, but we also, you know, obviously have to deny the Guinness split. You should greet another wave with your bomb. Did we boost? Oh, that's a very bad zipline boost for 1. For 2, we should bomb the wave one more time. For 3, I need to actually test this. I would say with like 80% confidence, if you do boost, it's faster to just stick the zipline than to TP. But I do actually need to test the exact numbers on that. And would you guys remind me after? And then if this is a YouTube video, I will put it in the After Effects or the description, or test the boost thing. Okay, adding it to the notes because I think this one will be a YouTube video. Let's see. I mean, yeah, Urn resets again. There's no point being here. These fights are weird. I guess it's just because no one's holding Urn or keeping Urn, so no one's actually getting the advantage off of the fight. Our build is still a little lackluster. We 2-buy Radiant Regen, which is good. I mean, I'm assuming this is a gun build, just judging by the interestingness of the boost thing could be educational. Yeah. I mean, it's like I said, I would say with like 80 to 90% confidence that it's faster. But I don't, you know, since I am a coach, I don't want to say with I don't want to say something like that I'm not 100% confident in. Fortitude isn't needed when we have Radiant Regen. Yeah, I think we got Fortitude first, but it is like, if you're gonna go a gun build, it is, especially this early when you're speccing 2 like very hard regen items, it is pretty rough. Because our damage is still like genuinely insane with like how much damage we do, considering we don't really have very many offensive items. But it is, I would, if we are gonna go like Mystic and Fortitude, which I think I would almost just rather have Mystic personally. It should come out later. There should be more like offensive items in between. Even like something as simple as like Swift Striker if you are going a gun build. Because you have, I mean, I guess people give fire rate still. It does not. Like, oh yeah, they changed it. I forgot about that. That was like that last item patch. Damn, I do not use that item enough. I should try the movement dino build. But anyway, we are lacking a little bit of I mean, fire rate and damage, but especially fire rate, since we have Fortitude giving us some damage. Although I guess I'm saying not to buy Fortitude, then you need like I don't know, I mean, you just shouldn't have Headhunter either. A lot of your souls are just kind of spec towards like not much. Like having Headhunter is just not, I mean, it's an item for sure. And then Fortitude is not bad, but it's also relatively redundant with Mystic Regen. So you're just kind of like, I would say you're wasting like, I don't know, 4k-ish of your souls that are spent right now. Kind of on inoptimal items. Never build fire plus double. Okay, yeah, Vin players are creatures. Like that, I'll always say the game is in a better spot when Vindicta is bad. You should Malice before that bomb goes off. Little min-maxy, but you know, small things count. We should... No, we have to come to this camp. Okay. Aza's trying to run Urn again, man. I mean, it's good they're trying to force... I mean, they do have Lash. Both fights. I think your comp gets a slight edge in team fightiness because we're no Dynamo ults, but they do have Flash ult, which is not bad for team fights. And you have Fern ult. I mean, I'm not... I do think them running Urn is good. Yeah, you just split the Walker because you're not going to make that fight in time. I don't mind it. The one thing about this call, this is an issue I see a lot. This happens to me a lot, and it makes me want to like fucking strangle myself. I can't hear your comps right now, but if you are choosing to split this Walker, your team can't be contesting Urn. You need, if you're making the choice, I'm not getting to that fight in time, I'm not getting to that Urn in time, I'm just going to hit the walker, you need to be telling your team that. And you need to, we should stay. Why we're walking away, we need to stay. We might die for this, but our team's still fighting also. But like, you need to be like telling your team, you 100% could have taken that walker and you should have been shooting it the whole time. We tanked laser a little too much, but we weren't even that scared. Once wave gets there, it's not even going to hit us. First off, but just, you need to be telling your team, hey, I'm not going to be at that fight. I'm going to take this walker so they don't fight that. Because it's really, really bad. Oh yeah, also sucking walker too. And we should not be, we're looking for an ult here, but like, I don't think we should be looking for an ult here. We're also sitting on 6k of our net worth. We have 3 teammates dead. Creating one more wave. I mean, we saw Guinness, I believe that was boost, right? Yeah, it was boost. So we know we don't, okay, she's taking her sweet time to buy, but I was gonna say, we know we can't really greed this walker. Oh yeah, right, thank you, noob. Either way, I still don't think it's, we definitely shouldn't greed like this. It's crazy that clipped us. Okay, surely back off now. I mean, you are a Geist, so they can't really chase you into an enclosed area, but it's just so much needless risk. You could have just, also because you're sitting on so many souls, you aren't even that strong. Spell slinger, okay, there it is, yeah. Alright, now we have fire rate. We have some base damage from fortitude. The build has more legs on it, and headhunter gives us some damage. Although I honestly don't even know the stats this gives, because I just never see anyone build it anymore. Is it just, does it give any, okay, 5%, okay, it gives fuck all for blanket stats. Let's see, yeah, we don't get to see stamina on this one, unfortunately, but you know, honestly, I don't know, I can't even complain. Like, I make a couple complaints about the replay system, but I can't even complain. It's like, this game isn't an alpha with the replay system, and like, fucking Valorant has been promising a replay system for like 10 years, and they haven't done that shit. So like, you can't complain. How shitty it is, it's better than fucking Valorant's. I mean, I don't know about Cultist Rush. I mean, I just don't really know the validity. I don't see anyone do it anymore because the buff it gives us with boon scaling. Hideocker did the math. It only gives as much of a buff as you got initially when you're over like 24,000 souls. I believe 22,000 souls, 24,000 souls. So it gives, the buff is just so much weaker now. And also you're not buying CDR, so Cultist doesn't put in as much work as you would like. I mean, I guess Geist doesn't mind CDR. I'll be honest, I still think we need to catch out at Dynamo ults. I mean, yeah, you do need to play around your Dynamo ult for team fights, if that's what you mean. I mean, yeah, but like, if you do, I don't know. It gives you more farm, but it's not. I mean, I don't think we're the hyper farm in this game. It is Spirit Ivy, so it's really only Fern. Spirit Resilience. What's their calm damage spread? Oh yeah, they're very Spirit heavy. I mean, debuff resistance doesn't feel bad either. I would almost prefer Spell Break. Deny Holiday. I mean, Bebop Bombs aren't that scary. Like, Deny Holiday Barrels, Bebop Bombs, Lash Slams. Would not feel bad. Debuff resistance also feels very good into Guinness, Kelvin. Holiday too. But I do, I mean, I do like the Spirit Resilience buy. What? Why? I feel like, I don't know. Like I said, Bebop player mains are animals. We shouldn't be overextending like that while they're running Urn. It's pretty good dodge on that. It's pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? My throat feels so bad. It's pretty risky to like push into that walker when they're running Urn, because it's, you know, they're going to be rotating over. And if you're pushing objective on the other side of the map, like if Urn was flipped, pushing that walker is not, it's not bad because you know they're going to be positioning around the other side of the map. Although it does kind of do what Guinness did to you on the first time they were in Urn, where you catch wave and then you have a quicker route back because you have the TP next to you. But it's not bad because you at least have a chance of getting walker. But pushing walker into the side they're running Urn on is just very risky. I mean, yeah, Spirit, I guess you're not wrong, but I don't know. I'm a person, or sorry, you're not wrong, Noob, but I'm a person who, like, I low-key believe in doubling them up with, like, plated and Spirit Resilient, or not plated. This is way too aggressive for no reason. Again, they have Urn on this side of the map. Like, I do not think if you're against a pretty much entirely Spirit comp, it's bad to go Spellbreak and Spirit Resilience. Yeah, Spellbreak, thank you. But, like, that's, I don't know. That's more theory, but I do it, and it's fun, and you feel immortal. I don't know why our Dynamo did that. I guess because he was beefing with the Lash. What are we gonna buy? Oh, that's unfortunate. Are they still return? No, we just lost Walker. Down 3. Okay. Why is she? I would not. Yeah, I was gonna say we should not be walking up towards this. We have to look for an ult on her. Ooh, that movement's rough. I mean, you did look for the ult, which is good, but it just came out very early. Yeah, they just while their entire team is here. I mean, unfortunate death, but that did all snowball. Like when we see Haze there and we're down 3, we cannot walk towards her at all. We need to like book it the fuck out. Echo. Oh yeah, that's true. I didn't even check that. We were holding ult for a while. If we are using confirm cast, I've said all the reasons. I need to make a clip of every reason why instant cast is better. Use instant cast or quick cast. I prefer instant cast. I mean, for ult, you should have it on quick cast or instant cast. But quick cast, some people like bomb. They prefer on quick cast because quick cast is where if you hold the ability down, you can see the like trajectory. But personally, I just prefer instant cast on everything. Like I might be a psycho for that because I even like use it on Viscous Puddle Punch, which is pretty much like universally agreed the ability to use quick cast on. Because there's yeah. See. Zerker, yeah, obviously good Geist item. I mean, now our build's like more normal, which is good. But it's what's the word I'm looking for? It just took a long time to come online, and we just wasted a lot of souls early. Because even now, I mean, I don't know. Ender just does. What's the quote on it? 7 seconds? Yeah, it really just doesn't do that much. I mean, I don't know. Like this, I'm not that in tune with the Geist builds, but I do feel like there's definitely, even like at this point in the game, there's better items. What are we looking at now? I'm starting to feel the choppiness in my throat, I ain't gonna lie. You need to defend the Walker while your team's actually just giving the Walker. That's awful. You have everyone alive. You're going to, yeah, I mean, I don't mind the call to split at this point, but like we should have been at that Walker they were sieging. It's like not good that we just let it go for no reason. Okay. I'm back. Took a short camping trip. Nice, nice. I hope it was fun, rain. Damn, that was a good wall. We don't want to try to fight this, because, I mean, yeah, I was going to say, it's highly likely she has a teammate nearby. Yeah, there's definitely a confirm cast. Should throw a bomb at least. I mean, I don't think you kill her, but we're just sitting on our bomb cooldown. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, without that glitch. Okay. Did you? Oh no, I got the replay glitch. Okay. Or what? Did you insta die again? What happened? I don't think you did. No, because respawn times are 70 seconds. Oh, it was just a visual glitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Surely. 1, 2. God damn, this fucking replay system. Whatever. At least we have one. At least we have one. Smile. Okay. Now, surely. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, Warpstone, yeah. No, again, not a bad Geist item. Although, you're definitely... Okay, yeah, now you're just stacking Spellslinger, which we should be spamming our Malice. Actually, yeah, why haven't we been stacking Spellslinger? I didn't even notice that. We have not been intentionally stacking Spellslinger. You want to keep Spellslinger up, like, at all times. Like, if you watch, I think I have a... Yeah, I have a Flask Warden review on my channel. If you watch that, and if you watch what's the word I'm looking for? How like guys or how the warden plays when he has Spellslinger. He's basically just like constantly spamming his flask, which you don't want to constantly spam Malice because it does take HP. But oh, it actually says okay, you don't want to spam Malice then. It's you want to spam Bomb. I'm going crazy, but it is good to keep. That is unfortunate. It is good to keep your Spellslinger stacked whenever you can. Especially like if you're standing, like when you were buying, like I'll spawn standing in Fountain. There's no reason not to throw like Bomb and Malice, because you get 2 Spellslinger slacks, and because you're in Fountain, you instantly regen the HP. Okay. Hey, sorry, I saw you typed a long message, noob. Another reason my Fortitude is terrible on Geist is because our 1 and 3 cancel the regen and resist it, so you can't even use those abilities to clear waves without canceling it. Yeah, I think Fortitude needs a minor rework. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't be walking at this wall. I'd be careful. Also, there, like when the Guinness walls like that, we should clear the turret behind us because we did just kind of let it beam for free. Oh yeah. It also gives you free stacks of Zerker. Forgot about that as well. That's why his fucking Geist always has it maxed. Okay. Yeah, they're not showing zero clearing wave. I mean, fairly predictable there on mid. I mean, without showing this many. Yeah, you don't have Dynamos, so you can't even contest. But I think you should try to contest. Are they not doing it? Oh, I guess they're not doing it. Okay. Nope, there it is. Okay, I was gonna say, where the fuck is the cry? We should... Is your team really giving? Okay, well if your team's taking the call to give, you obviously have to give as well. But I honestly wouldn't mind a contest. Unfortunately, I guess your team just isn't reacting in time. Also saying it's fine to spam Malice because we have regen and tempo. Oh yeah. True. Especially now that we have survival buff. Yeah, but like, I mean, this diff isn't that astronomical. But like, if you look at map, all of our farm is gone, which they're like completely denying us, or like, starving us. But now we have to tunnel out their rejuve. Your team was there to contest with Wardenal. I wouldn't mind it because they didn't have Blast Shield. Well, your team wasn't positioning for it. But generally, when they have like 5 alive, generally when the enemy team has a kill advantage and they're pushing your base, and then they just kind of randomly all disappear off map, and you guys clear wave, it's pretty predictable they're gonna reset and then go mid or just go mid. And we should be like, okay, we clear our waves, then we try to like flood the pit. Seeing the Berserker stacks running out makes me tweak. Yeah, you should be trying to keep those stacks up as much as possible. Okay, yeah, I like the warp out. I feel like we need debuff resistance this game. Oh yeah, we 100% need debuff resistance this game. Yeah, I just look for a swap. That turret's gonna fucking kill. I'd be careful. Yeah, you're just... I mean, even if Kelvin wasn't there, I'm pretty sure you just died to the turret. Yeah. I was just very... I mean, you're kind of in a bad spot no matter what. But just kind of running past the turret without being able to stop it is pretty bad. We need to like try to posture for some swap play or some way to get to the tower. But with turrets there, you have no way of getting out through that route. Okay, that's game. Man, my throat is not feeling good. Okay. As far as your notes, first off, laning stage should have used more utility on wave. Ideally with Geist, well, obviously with Geist bombs you want to hit the enemies, but ideally you're hitting the enemies and waves to try to like, especially when you're in a losing lane because you want to keep wave away from your tower. But, hiccups. But ideally, you're making sure to use your utility to clear wave as well, so you don't just lose tower like that and lose tower that quickly. Next, in a losing lane like that, you should be buying more defensively. Geist already buys pretty defensively generally because, you know, your abilities are self-damaging, so you want regen, you want mystic, or you want extra regen, you want mystic regen, like off the gate. But especially when you're in a losing lane like that, it would feel very nice to have even more defensive items, like a restorative shot like an extra stam, maybe build that into K-Dash. And then generally just with building, you know, Headhunter, definitely not an item to rush. Fortitude, not crazy good on Geist, and definitely not good bought in tandem with Radiant Regeneration. The rest of your build is fine. I would just say, again, I am a proprietor of you can double up with Spirit Resilience and Spell Break into, you know, this very hard Spirit comp, because Haze really wasn't much of a problem. Wow, she did lowest on our team. Yeah, she did lowest on our team. Did she do less than a support, Kelvin? Okay, he's not hard support, but that's still pretty insane. Anyway. And then lastly, last thing is I need to test the zip boost thing, so let's do that. I'll actually leave the recording so I remember. Yeah, let's test the zip boost thing. Explore the map. And then, okay. I guess I mean, I have a stopwatch on my phone. I guess I'll just do it like this. I mean, not the most, this is how it goes on YouTube. I can do it in editing. For you guys, let's do it on my phone. I guess when would be the exact time I would start it? I guess like here, like this arch is the, well, no, I guess it'd be a full rotation. Would be the best way to do this. So I'd start like from here. And the second I get on zipline, I start the timer. Okay. So this is TPing. We'll see how long it takes. I also don't do this the most efficiently. I'm sure someone could do this more efficiently, but like, you know, it's not awful. Yeah, we'll do at least one more VOD review after this. My throat might not allow more than one VOD review, but at least one. I just want to test this first. Okay. Get to the end at 1696. Give or take. And then with boost, start and boost. I'm pretty sure this is faster. It definitely seems faster. Although I don't do this the most efficiently either. By no means the best movement player. Oh, it's actually pretty close. 13. Oh no, it is actually slightly faster to TP. Although wait, was that without boost? Yeah, that was without boost. Yeah, it's slightly faster to TP. Interesting. It's only by like 0.5 seconds. But that is interesting. Alright, well glad I didn't spread misinformation. More efficient to TP even when you boost. Very good to know. Alright. I guess if you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed and keep it real. Okay, let's get another raffle up. /raffle. 5 minutes. YouTube raffle. That one wasn't a bad VOD, but I might make YouTube. We'll see. Kind of wish TPs were faster in general. I mean, TPs are so strong. There used to, I mean, I think you've played for a while, but there used to be a lot more. And like, it's just TPs in general. I don't know. I mean, I like Walker TPs. I don't know how I feel about the TPs in the middle of the map. I think Walker TPs are really good for like defense. They provide a lot of like strong and just invaluable defensive utility. Okay. And then, fuck, I'm gonna need to. Fuck. Maybe we need a housekeeping stream soon. Wonder when all time. Even if it doesn't make YouTube, maybe you upload the your zip TP test. Yeah, I mean that is useful information to have. Fuck, I guess. Can I do like /clip? Is that a command? Can someone clip that if you don't mind actually? Because it probably is useful to have that clip. I'm thinking I might eventually make like a compilation of like movement clips I have. Yeah, I wish exclamation point clip worked. I mean, I could do a marker, I guess, but I can't clip it in post. I mean, I can always retest. Anyway. I'm thinking I might, if I get enough things like the mid skip, like that one route shortcut I don't have a nickname for. If I can get like enough content out of them, I might turn them all into a video of just like different tests. And just like more efficient ways to move around the map where like everything's timed. But right now I only have like probably 2 to 3 minutes of content off that, and it obviously need to be like, you know, more for a fully fleshed out video. Okay, well, I should get the Archon logo off screen. Okay. Man, my throat. I have water. I need to make some tea though. Okay. Yeah, I don't quite know how to do that. Let me open GIMP. 3 minutes. I guess let me just open like a screenshot. I'll just do like a screenshot of my Deadlock home screen to start this. Okay, and then let me get it on screen. Why is it not appearing? Properties. Oh, because it's one of these ones I have to reset every time. Oh man, I hope there has to be a way to update or run new OBS through Linux because it is a pain in the fucking ass this way. Is it this? Yeah, it's that. Okay. I guess what we start with like white, like a square. Okay, I actually need to keep this radius on because I need to know the exact amount for the border I'm like trialing stuff with. We do like a square that's relatively squarish. Make it white, fill. Oh, I need a layer. White, fill. And then we do like what? An alignment chart normally has 9 boxes, right? And this would be like, I mean, I guess first would be like front line, back line. But would that be at the top? How do alignment charts work? Is there normally only 4 things? Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, it could be a YouTube short as well. I guess I could just make a bunch of shorts. The one thing I don't know. Okay, there's 9. Okay, okay. It could be shorts, and then when I get enough shorts, I can compile them into a video. But I will, because I don't know. Yeah, I should do it as a short. Anyway. Let's see. I probably would refilm it then. I gotta do the TikTok voice. Guys, eat it faster. I'm not even doing it as a bit. No. I mean, I guess, okay, well, this is a rough draft. So we'll start with like, text box, front line. And then, god damn it. We'll start with like, back line. And then what else is there? Rows and columns. Wait, this. What? Okay, I think this is right. But like, what other like classes of hero are there? Or is this? I guess this is more on the side, right? Is that what you're saying? Utility versus left click, I guess. I don't know how to structure this. Um, I guess that should be vertical, right? Team fight versus pick is good. But these all seem like different. Like I don't know how to structure them against each other. I guess I could just do it like have individual dot. I don't know the fuck to do this. I mean, let me write these down. Picks. And then like let's see. I guess team fight versus solo. Yeah, that's probably better. Well, not even solo, but I guess like just what pick slash split. Slash splits. And then what was the other one? Support. Okay, yeah, supports. Wait. I already forgot the other one. God damn it. Supports versus like damage or like carry. I don't know. I let me look up an alignment chart. Also, we'll get to the review in 1 second. I don't know how this fucking alignment chart works. Some weird anime alignment chart. I don't know how this works. This is definitely not an alignment chart. Yeah, I'm noticing that. Yeah, I'm noticing that. So no, I guess an alignment chart is just like 9 boxes of things. So it would be like what? It would just be like this. Can I grab the text, please? have 6 categories where each box is a combination of the two. I see, I see. So I guess there'd be like front line, back line would be here. Oh my fucking god, I hate that I have to click exactly on the text pixel. Front line, back line, support, I guess, but that isn't necessarily the opposite. Okay, no, this okay. Team fight, picks, and split could all be one. These are also okay. I'm not sure if this is the best medium for this is a alignment chart. I mean, is this you know anything you can do flex or neutral like Mirage? Yeah, that's true. I guess yeah, that's true. But then this doesn't seem like enough categories to like do everything. You know what I mean? Like this doesn't. No, let's leave it big actually. This doesn't seem like. I mean, I guess this isn't awful. Is this could be worse, I suppose. And then we would do like God damn it. All right, let me fucking log in. Deadlock. This is just a test run. I'm not gonna finish this before we start the review. I just want to like test run if this works well. Like if I do this, and then I guess like what Bebop would be like. I guess he's a flex because he's tanky, but he also well no he's frontline because he still likes to hook and he doesn't like to hook into his backline. Yeah. So and then like picks I guess. So Bebop could be like here, and then like okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I could see this. I could see this. And then Mirage would be like I guess split flex. Okay, I see the vision. Anyway, let's get to the review. We will return to this after the review. Oracle 7. All right, YouTube potential. Okay, high elo game. This is what I mean about like once you get into Oracle, like a third of your games are just Eternus games because the player base is so low. Okay. Oh, it's salty. In general, you want the center column row to be a midpoint between the two. I mean, oh, I see. So then it should probably be like. I mean, team fight and I feel like flex and picks is the midline between split and team fight. So I think that's good. Okay, salty. Let me get Oracle on screen. And then let me get. I kind of want to start now. I can't. Let me get this off screen. I really wish. I don't know. I wish OBS was more organized. I mean, it's E6 versus or E1 versus Ascendant 6. It is a balanced game. But yeah, like I said, this is just I don't know. This is just how it is. Like, I'm assuming this game was played at 1:16 a.m. Like that's why you play a late game, and it's just it's how it be. Do I know anyone in this lobby? I do not. Okay. It's hard to grind in high Archon versus low Oracle. It's well, I mean, I think it's fine. I mean, there is like I don't know how to explain it. Elo hell isn't real. I don't want to fuel that copium, but there is a like period between like high Archon and Oracle where there's a vast skill disparity because if there's a threshold where it's like if you climb past like arbitrary rank Oracle 2, you are again a third of your games are in Eternus lobbies, and if you know how to be carried and play in Eternus lobbies, you can keep climbing. If you don't, you just get stuck in the elo hell between Archon and Oracle, which not again elo hell isn't real, but you get stuck in the void between like I'm not good enough to play with Eternuses, but I'm also better than an Archon player. And there's like a very, very small rank area where that is just like where those people chill. How does TMR rank? It's an average of all of their ranks, so I assume there's just like a couple of Turn 6 people in this game. Although I don't recognize any, but I'm also not that in line. I used to be no more like general Turns players, but now, you know, now that I'm not in like high elo lobbies anymore, I do not. And also, you know, they're fluctuating quite a bit. Okay. Okay. Oracle playing an E1 Ascendant 6. Yep, that's like I said. I mean, that's how it is. It's just it's weird. It's just because there's so few players. I mean, if you only play at prime times, you don't really experience this until Phantom. But most people don't only play at prime times. Okay, start recording. /marker Oracle 7. Ooh. I didn't feed in lane. That's good. I mean, that's all kind of all you can ask for in this elo game, or this. You know what I'm trying to say? Fuck me. Okay. My voice is not happy. Thank you for the follow. Iliak? I'm sorry, I don't know how to. I am fucking. What's the worst division? I only know D1. What, D3 and like pronouncing names? Yeah. Alright. Oh my god. Please, Yoshi, just add a button to like skip in-game pauses. Okay, is this a what happened? Is the replay glitch? Okay, yeah, this is a replay glitch. One. Okay, well, we got a little bit of a spoiler. Okay, wow, that actually like really glitched. Holy shit. I'm so far ahead. Okay, there we go. There we go. I wonder. I don't know. Oh, and I have. No, we don't have this glitch. Okay, perfect. There we go. My game isn't centered correctly. Wait, yeah, it is. What the fuck is the outline of? Weird. Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. The first min was so unlucky. Yeah, I mean, what you grew? I mean, I saw parry, so I'm assuming it was agreed to melee. We just see your body on the ground. The foreshadowing. I mean, this is just bad. We should not be. Good parry. I wouldn't exactly. Why did your body fall in different places? I wouldn't exactly call that unlucky. You shouldn't be just sliding at them right there. You do get a good parry, but they shouldn't have meleeed, and you should have just been like very punished for that. You like sliding into their face like that is not good. What should I do? I mean, just respect more. Like you shouldn't be. In general, you shouldn't be like. What was the right move? It was just not. I mean, it's just not to slide in their face like that. Like play from your stairs, play in your tower, hit wave, play smart. I'm glad we go monster rounds first. We're gonna need it. But sliding into their face like that is not. Especially like they both have like can fully target you. Like if neither of them meleeed there, you just either lose 90% of your HP or die. And you do like maybe 20% to the Wraith. Because also, you know, like Wraith has 7 actually has Thank God, my voice. Okay, definitely 7 actually has pretty high DPS, but Wraith it does a lot more. Mag wise, you're getting fueled by your actually no, she does have a gun item. But you are not a mag. Like Wraith just does like more sustained damage. And also, you know, you're also getting lasered by Kelvin, who is by no means low gun damage. I was thinking general guns, like I don't know. I was gonna get on a whole tangent about the gun meta. Let me just can that before it even starts. People actually let minions damage each other till last hit. Yeah, I mean they're right now the Wraith and Kelvin understand that if they push wave, like, well, it's fine for them to push wave, but they don't have kill potential. This is really bad. We should not be running in them like this. We're so behind. But the Wraith and Kelvin understand that if they push wave, the 7 and Infernus just get to farm it for free. And the 7 and Infernus understand that if they push wave, they can't walk up to hit those minions and they just die like 100% because they're so behind. Um, so 7 and Infernus are trying to, well, Wraith and Kelvin are, they don't have enough minions to freeze, so they're trying to get a freeze about what is happening by letting the 7 and Infernus push, but then 7 and Infernus are smart enough not to push. But they're like, it's basically just both teams are trying not to have wave prio to the best of their ability. Ideally, 7 Infernus would freeze here, but because Wraith and Kelvin have so much pressure, which you died to, they can actually have backstabber. What the fuck did you die to? What happened? You're full HP. What? What happened? What, did you like? Only I can think of is you reset yourself. Yeah. Well, you still give them the kill though. They get money. They got the kill. Yeah. Yeah, you just, I mean, I understand you use the commands, but I'm pretty sure they got the kill. Because if they hit you within, I mean, I guess it was more than 8 seconds. I mean, like, I see, I get the idea, but there's, like, the reason that doesn't happen that much is because you are, like, it's better for you, I mean, I know you didn't have money for right, but it's better for you just to try to play safe, like, from far away. Throw a ball at wave, and then get right. I'm also, yeah, it's really unfortunate. It was on some shit. Yeah, he seems pretty tilted. Okay, this is an interesting one. But it's not worth you, like, using the dev console for that. Because you are still losing, I mean, you're still giving them double assist, which is not a small amount of souls. Which, like, at that point, it's almost better for you just to full reset. Melee is so risky. Yeah, you are dead. I appreciate the vision of the insta ult, but because you don't have Spirit Lifesteal right now, it didn't matter, and I just wouldn't go for it. If you had Spirit Lifesteal, then I see the vision of some like crazy outplay, but because you don't have Spirit Lifesteal and you have 23 HP, her bullets do how much damage right now? I mean, you're 3 bullets from death from a Wraith. There's no world that ult is worth it. I mean, even if it was to kill the kill Wraith, it did how much? I can't see. It did 60 damage. Like, that's not, and that's because she didn't shoot you. I mean, I get the vision of you wanting to kill it, but you didn't. You didn't help your Infernus. So it just was not very worth. Okay. Chanter's monster. I don't mind. Probably should have regen. We just keep running at him. This is not good. And I want to play 7. This is just like, we don't even really lose the trade that much, but it's just so, I don't want to say pointless, but it's so, you're just kind of running at him and tanking both of them. And your Infernus does follow up, but you're just starting the fight on the back leg. You want to be like, you want to be catching them out of position when you start the fight, or like going in with your Infernus. So you want to, I mean, ideally you want to start these fights like Infernus gets an ignite, and then he goes and dashes on someone, and then you follow up to kill. You just kind of like running at him like that is not, I mean, I'm surprised you got tower first, but it's not, it's just kind of a thing, for lack of, like, it's just, I can't even like put it into words. It's just pointless, and putting yourself in a lot of risk for no reason, and putting yourself in a fight that is subpar for no reason. What rank do you think you need to actively start thinking about wave prio or freezing the wave? I mean, you can do it at any rank. There's no rank you need to start thinking about wave prio, but like the rank where you can't climb without managing wave, it's probably like Phantom. Or wave management, it's probably like Phantom. Or maybe, I mean, I guess I would say, okay, if you want like when you should start, I think you should start thinking about it Oracle, but it's not bad to start thinking about it in like fucking Emissary. I mean, it's obviously if your team doesn't understand how to freeze, or your teammate, your lane partner doesn't understand how to freeze wave, it's a bit harder. Why is he meleeing there? What the fuck? Maybe he fake meleeed or parry out. But that is like textbook throw more Wraith ulted. I'm assuming he fake meleeed or parry out. He would not be dumb enough just to melee in her face after he gets Wraith ulted. Because that's like exactly what she wants. Yeah, okay. What did I put our cooldown on? Okay, it's a surge build, I see. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, wasteful. That is a good word for it, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't alliterate my thought, but wasteful is the best way of putting it. Wasting HP. It's like an ADHD type of move too, the way you went in. Like, you almost just were kind of running at him because you got bored. More than like running at him because you had an advantage in the fight. That's why you want to take the fight. Insane. That character, it's insane. She almost killed him there. Okay. Surged ult. Okay, I see. The classic. Throat is not happy, but it's fine. You should have gone mid. You're like splitting this wave with your Shiv, but there's just a full wave for you mid. I mean, ideally you're grabbing a side, Shiv is grabbing mid, but Shiv was first. So you just kind of have to let him. He also wants solo wave to catch back up because he's very behind. Oh, wait, that Shiv actually might not be wrong. I see, because you do just kind of, if you, well, that's an issue with the ranking system right now. I'm not going to say names, but there are definitely some Eternuses. For one, there's Eternuses that just party queue, and that's how they climb, which is a genuine issue, because they just party queue with the lower party and they win like 60% of games, but they also they don't play games in above Oracle Elo, because they're just playing with their friends. They literally don't solo queue, and that's an issue. The second issue is there are some people who just abuse late night. Some people probably can only queue late night. There's other people who do like intentionally abuse late night queue, which is an issue. Yeah, I mean that Shiv is definitely not playing the. I mean, I'm assuming Shiv is lower ranked. Like I'm assuming, it's like you're Oracle in this game. I guess he's on your team though. Yeah, probably a bad night tilting, or oh my god, he's 0-7. Or he's just lower ranked. If he's high elo, he's just a tilter. I mean, Metro's E6, man. You can have the shittiest mental in the world and still rank up in this game. It obviously holds you back, but it's like if this Shiv just goes like you know, half his games he's like fucking 1-20 and the other half he's 20-0, he's gonna like average a 50% win rate, and that's just kind of how it is. Unfortunately, like he'd be much higher elo if he just didn't int, but some people can't manage not to do that. Yeah. Echo. Surge of power, yeah, the classic. Simming, yep. Okay. Yeah, we just farm our little creeps. I mean, it's, yeah. 7 review moment. Like, there's not much to say. Yeah, you shoot the camp. Holy shit, I just looked at your timeline. Wow, that is very red. I mean, you are in a much higher elo than yourself. You shouldn't solo contest this. Yeah, unfortunately. Like, I agree your team shouldn't give Earn, but your team's making the call to give Earn. You could not solo contest there. Why? Or wait, are we talking to me? Or are you talking to, I forget to say your name. Name, because I can't speak. No, yeah. Yeah, again, I agree the right call is to fight Earn there, but your team isn't. Calamari, thank you, Amari, thank you. But yeah, I agree the correct call. Yeah, anyway, the point is, when your whole team isn't there, you cannot just run out there. Run out the Earn. It's a mistake I see a lot, actually. It's hard. I mean, that is something, honestly, that differentiates like low to high Oracle players. is the ability to be like the ability to recognize, because Oracle you can generally recognize what is the correct call, but the ability to recognize, okay, this is the correct call, but because you know X is happening in my game, it's actually the wrong call. Like yes, it's the correct call to contest Urn, but because no one on my team is here, uh, waste of ults. We should not contest it. Yeah, I guess you're hitting camp. Your ult is fuck all right now. Oh my god. Why is he trying to melee you? The DPS on it. 140. Does he have infinite spirit resist? No? I mean, for one, we shouldn't ult there in the first place. But for two, wow, I guess you're just that behind. Okay. We go mids. Bebop is just, yeah, I mean, that Bebop is, and not mailing there was definitely smart, especially an uppercut though. Yeah, it's a Gunish bot build. 16 stacks? Oh, because the shit was inting, he bought it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why he's such a problem. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. My fucking controller fell. I mean, yeah, unfortunate. The farm is getting pretty scarce. Do we have much movement speed? You should probably need sprint boots at this point. You're gonna have to keep going on their side of the map and stealing farm. You need to be able to, like, you need high mobility. For one, they're very pick oriented, which we don't want to get picked off, which having a lot of movement speed helps with avoiding getting picked off. Sign ring around the rosy. But secondly, it's just we're gonna end up on their side of the map stealing farm quite a bit, I imagine. Yeah, I mean we just shouldn't really be fighting there. Yeah, she was annoying for sure. He will not shut up. Okay. I wish also they need to make it so you can mute people in replays. It is I mean this guy's no spam pinging, so it's not annoying. But I wouldn't mute this guy if I could, but just in general I'm thinking like when I queue reviews and someone on the enemy team is spam pinging, shit feels so miserable. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's just DP's out. You're looking at your map play more. I feel like your macro is a little rough. You're taking a lot of bad fights. Yeah, you gotta keep in mind, you're 15k. You shouldn't be looking for like sparring with the Wraith. You should just be looking for sitting in your jungle and hitting camps. That's how you come back in this game. Like right now, Lash being the one to farm this camp is not great. You should be on it, not him. Okay. I'd be careful. Okay, that Wraith doesn't shoot Lash off. But this is like, there's no farm on this side of the map. There's no real reason for you to be here. Soul Wave's pushed. I would have TP'd also. We're rotating inefficiently by not TPing, because we don't have anything we want to buy. What especially is bad on my macro? I mean, just you keep looking for fights. Like, yeah, I mean, okay, wait, well, if crashes, that sucks. Slash doesn't catch that, but I mean, I think you're doing something IRL right now. But just you keep looking for fights. Like, you're not recognizing the fact that you're 16k in a game of like people who are actually their team doesn't even have that many souls. Yeah, holy shit, you okay? I guess they can't cancel your ults. It's crazy Bebop can just face tank your ult. I know it's not maxed, but still feels insane. Yeah, we chase him. Probably look for a parry. Oh, he didn't melee. Okay. Warden might melee though. It's a the fucker has the zoomies. The very enclosed space. Oh, Hunter's Aura, I see. How much health does Bob have? Holy shit, he's 27k. He only has one stack from Siphon Bullets. That's crazy. I guess he's really just min-maxing HP. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I mean, he's very, like, fed, but it is still insane. I mean, I don't know, I guess the Shiv just ran it down. He bought Trophy Hunter. He's in an amazing spot now. Hard to pick yourself up on this game. Damn, I can feel my voice fucking tweaking. Am I in frame? Nah, we're fine. Okay. I think it's more about reaching. Wait, okay, what are we talking about? With the wait, is the oh, when was the right move to AFK farm at 20 minutes? I mean, you're 7. In general, you just want to be AFK farming, but also, damn, that's a good hook. Good movement. Great job living there. But at 7 in general, you just kind of want to be AFK farming with catching waves. Like that's just 7's gameplay. When your ult's on cooldown, you AFK farm, you go to a team fight, you press ult, you AFK farm, go to a team fight, press ult, AFK farm. But also, especially when you're behind. Like the only way you come back into this game and like be useful is by farming. So you just need to spend a lot of time in jungle farming and catching up in soul count to everyone else in this game. Your soul count is just slipping. Okay. Yeah, good old. Voting for your team. I mean, now you have ult max, it actually does damage. We bought bullet resilience. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. What are we into? I mean, it is a gun heavy comp, but plated armor just puts in so much more value. It's even that gun heavy? It's not even that gun heavy. You're just afraid of the Bebop. Because, what, they have Kelvin Spirit, Paris Spirit, Warden Hybrid, Geist, I think is Hybrid, right? Geist is... Gunish. Yeah, Gunish. Warden is... Voltage, I guess? Yeah. I think Spirit Resilience would be the player. If you're, like, also if you're really afraid of Bebop, Bullet Resilience doesn't put in that much work. Because if he is fed like this and he has infinite souls, he's probably gonna buy armor piercing rounds. Which is just, yeah, Plated also. I mean, Plated does a little work against Siphon, but it's nothing crazy because Bebop has so much like bullet deep, or like so many bullets per second. But it is, I don't think Bullet Resilience is the play here because even though Bebop is scary, the majority, I mean, they're kind of just like a hybrid comp. And Bullet Resilience isn't that strong. If you want a Resilience item, you should go Spirit Resilience. That's crazy. He lives. And if you want a Bullet Resist item, you should just go Plated. Because especially with how Feathers Bebop is, there's no world he doesn't comp armor piercing rounds. If like a bunch of people on your team buy Bullet Resist. Which doesn't look like they are. Only you. How to Bebop survive? I mean, he's just hella tanky. I'm honestly surprised we're even getting kill potential on him. He's double our almost double our net worth. Like we should not even be doing damage to him at this point in the game. Again, we're just fishing in a bad fight though. Like, we shouldn't be chasing into their base like that or chasing like that at all. We just need to be hitting camps. You can't contest this. You're down 2. Your team's fighting. You're down 2. It's a really bad contest. Yeah, you should just run away. You have to give it. Yeah, he's gonna... Yeah, I mean, it fooled me once, right? He did that to you before as well. We did just kind of let him shoot our head for a little too long. I mean, yeah. Like, yeah. Appreciate the vision, but we're down 2. We just can't contest there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wanted to bait parry. I mean, wait, what do you mean? Well, no, you could just do a fake melee on him. Because you obviously have to try to melee him, but like after he dropped and parried Urn last time, I feel like I would just do a fake melee personally. I tried. Oh, you just fucked it up. I see. I see. Well, not yet. That's just a little mechanical error, which is fine. I mean, I think we're dealing with something IRL this game. Spellslinger, lucky shots, you should
kill. I mean, she has no ult, so you're not in that much danger, yeah. Okay, well, now you all lose. You should not talk there. You're probably dead no matter what. You need to be running away, because Warden has his ult out. He's gonna, like, he's getting constant feedback of, like, where you are. So when he walks over here, it's gonna clip you in this cubby, and he's gonna know you're in there. But yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get 8 soon. What was the best move in that situation? I just try to run towards okay. Oh, it actually works, this replay. Nice. Normally that doesn't actually work. Your best option is just try to run this way. Like, again, 99% of the time you're dead. But your best option is just try to get out, like, over here. And then, like, I don't know, hit an outplay. I normally go up rope here and try to, like, outplay around here. But it's, not Bebop. It's a little, you know. What's the word I'm looking for? Nobody touched the jungle on the left side. It's sad. Yeah, I mean, that, yeah. It's kind of hard for you now. They have rejuve and they're pushing up. But there is just so much farm there, just sitting there unfarmed, untouched. Yeah, we should be careful. Yeah, it's okay. We're out, but we need to be very careful, Bebop Hook. When we're down 2, they're gonna see it into our base. They're well, we have 7 ult, but they're probably gonna knock Patron. Even if we use our ult well, it's pretty hard to defend this. Return fire. Yeah, I don't mind return fire. Waste of our ults. We're ulting too aggressively. You don't really have an angle in you here. Okay, your friend's just letting him go. Yeah. You need to be saving your ult for impit, like, around your patron. Using it out here is just so bad. The whole, like, mid-boss arena is made for 7 ult. It just feels very stronger. And using it so, like, over-eagerly, you're just not getting as much value. I mean, you're not getting that much value out of it, but especially the value you could if you used it in mid-boss pit. It's just, you just are losing so much value. Oh my god. Patron locked. Yeah. What do they have decent. Oh, they're just brute forcing. I was gonna say talk about their backdoor potential, but it looks like they're just gonna brute force you because you're down 2. I mean, our ult is the only stall we have, but also it's pretty hard to stall into this. You should not have been allowed to do that. Okay, we're just wasting our ult. Again, I mean, same mistake with our ults. How much spare lifesteal do you have? I guess you have enough not to die immediately. But it is a little rough. Also, having no, like, slow resist doesn't feel good. Another reason, well, any kind of debuff reduction would be great. Like, debuff remover would feel very nice. They have a bunch of debuffs they're tossing out. And they have just a bunch of slows, which would feel nice to counter. Surprised Bebop never bought knockdown, or no one on the team bought knockdown. Curious how much you did with that ult. Like, I feel like you padded your damage really hard. Oh, I guess not that much. I mean, it is unfortunate to pop that Q. Let's see. Yeah. I guess, I mean, yeah, Fleetfoot does also give slow resist, but it's just... Remover just feels good into this comp. You know, you can remove Suck, you can remove Bombs, you can remove Cage, you can remove Bomb Stacks, you can, I guess, I mean, the debuff resistance feels great into him, you can remove Wraith ults. Would have been very nice. Yeah, I mean, the Shiv is clearly interesting. But yeah. You can you can remove Geist Suck. It's, I mean, she was like a hybrid build, so it doesn't do a crazy amount into, like, that comp. But yeah, you just, or into her Suck isn't doing that much DPS, but you just, how do I do this easily? Take control, buy remover. I know, actually, no, yeah, I need to buy remover before I make it a mimic. Fire remover, and then make mimic. Three left click, 3 left click. Oh wait, there we go. And then load the buff remover or to take it off. It used to kind of not be able to because it would silence you. But now you can just remove it because it doesn't silence at max level anymore. It's not, I mean, it's good against guys suck builds, I guess, but it's not, it's useful, but it's not crazy useful. As guys suck is not, you know, it's not bad because it also cleanses malice stacks as well, which can help to neuter her. But it's not the most potent thing to cleanse. As far as your notes though, mostly biggest thing is just farm more. When you get behind like that, you need to be farming more. You need to spend more time in your jungle. As a 7 in general, you should be farming more and spend a lot of time farming. And then next is just, I mean, obviously with that is like you were too over eager to fight. Sorry, I have like really bad hiccups. You were just very over eager to fight. And we shouldn't be that fight hungry while we're that behind. So we need to be looking a lot more like, hey, how do we get back into this game? How do we get our soul count up? How do we farm? Next, your ult usage was it could have definitely been better. You should be ulting more in. I don't think this one's. I don't know. It wasn't that much. We'll see, maybe. But anyway, you should be ulting more in pit. And ulting more around like playing more for your ult with pit and making sure you don't just ults outside of pit for no reason because your ult in pit is so insanely strong. And then I mean honestly those are the biggest notes. It really the reason you lost that game really was just an over eagerness to fight and a lack of farming. But yeah. Anyway, watching YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Keep it real. I doubt that one will be a YouTube video. I feel like that's just not, I don't know, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't anything like, it wasn't that much that was generally applicable, you know? I kind of need to eat. Probably should just eat. Can you make it private? You want a private review? I mean, the VOD will be on YouTube. You want me to link, like, I can link you the VOD if you want. On my VOD's channel, it'll come up tomorrow. Yeah, fuck. So yes, okay, perfect. Yeah, yesterday's VOD is gonna come up in a couple hours, and then the VOD will come up or the VOD will come up tomorrow for today's. Is it, I guess your Discord name is what? Okay, the face. I will try to remember to at you when it comes up. If not, you know, it'll come up tomorrow at 4 p.m. on the VOD's channel. Okay, let me just, yeah, my voice is like dying. I want to do another one. I definitely cannot. Anyway, I guess, how many people are here? We aren't like crazy high. 15? 15 is not bad. We'll raid. Please just tell me someone I normally raid is live. Yes, we have a couple. This guy's chill. I'll send you to him. Let me copy his name. I don't know why. I like don't say it because I want it to be a surprise, but I don't know why. I don't really. I want to play the game more on stream, but I don't really play it that often on stream because I just like now that I'm uploading daily in YouTube, I feel like if I'm not, I basically have to spend all my stream time coaching, or I just don't have enough like high quality footage to put on YouTube, you know. But I want when I hit another grinding arc, I want to like play on stream. Like I don't know. I'm kind of thinking whenever I get to the point where I can just do YouTube as my main career and not have to have like, you know, this being like a side hustle, I suppose, or Twitch/YouTube. I think I might do like a series where I just like grind, you know, every day and hit a tournament or whatever. It could be, you know, it could kind of be fun, or do some like anti-wash things, or like, you know, like a bit about me not being washed or whatever. But like, we'll see. That would definitely have to be like, I just currently with coaching, I don't have the time in my day to play that much for one, and for two to like play enough to be high MMR, which is something I want. I want to hit high MMR again. But it'll probably be at a point where I am just doing streaming as my career, and then I'll have more time to, you know, game on stream and like grind. Anyway, oh wait, let's see. You do 1 or 2 videos where you play the game and just explain what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I used to. I don't think it'd ever be YouTube content because I do just kind of prefer keeping the channel as coaching. Also, because I'm not like high elo. Like I'm only in low Oracle right now. Okay, so it is also. Like, I don't have. Like I am not that mechanically of a skilled player, and in general, I'm like very like I say like I'm okay. Well, there goes the raid. Bye, VOD watchers. Keep it real. Auto timer on raid. You'll never hear